Do you think you can sit in here and spam your little emotes without me cracking down on you? Do you think that? Do you dare? What's up, to Weapon? How are you? Hello. What? No, shush. Are we live right now, dude? Crazy, man. Hold on. Let me get some music for the background for you. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, how about this? And then something like, Ooh, yep. How about, ooh, this? What does this sound like? Hey. How about that? That's nice. What is wrong with you, Jay? That shit's gonna live on in VOD infamy for eons because of you and your choices. This is already a nice VOD. Well, it's not a VOD yet, dude. Bruh. It's not a VOD. What are you? That's not medalist. That is not acceptable. What's up, Agile Chicken? Zombat at Gaming, how are you? Okay, hold on. I'm going to unmute myself, chat. Here we go. Here we go.
Galdrick needs 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
He was late the other week. Last week, I think he was 3 minutes late.
Oh, for Pete's puss.
Psycho, and now he's already telling us that he's going to be 5 minutes late?
Unacceptable.
What the hell does he think we're running here?
I have no idea. It's unacceptable. I'll have a word with him about this.
Good. D&D is not for fun, okay?
No.
D&D is on a fucking schedule, okay? And we start when the fucking start time starts. And if you don't take your fucking turn when the dragon comes to bite you, guess what? Your character's dead and you're out of the campaign. Honestly, it's not a huge deal because we're gonna have a much bigger intro and lead in today, as I assume there will be a number of people who are here today who have literally never heard of Mar, have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Yep.
I'd like to bring them up to speed a little bit. So we've got a much bigger intro to get through anyway. So that's not too big of a deal. I was yelling at chat during what are you doing? What was that? What was that cough? What was that cough?
Oh, listen.
Mm-hmm. That sounded like a cough with some material. That was either that was either a Wim Hof pre-puke cough.
Oh God.
Or it was a sparkle spinach cough.
Just to clarify a couple things, just in case anyone was wondering what that reference is to. Yeah, I did the Wim Hof this morning and threw up all over myself. But no, that
wait.
believe it or not. Yep.
To be fair, it wasn't just Wim Hof. Like that shouldn't be necessarily a mark against Wim Hof.
No,
this was Milton TM branded super Wim Hof.
Yes, this
what
was.
Even is Wim Hof? What is that?
Oh, have you never heard of the Wim Hof?
No, not at all.
So it's really interesting. So is it okay, Tech, if I can just give it like a little tiny?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So basically, it is a method of basically imagine if meditation is like taking a thimble of water out of the ocean, then the Wim Hof method is like jumping off of a 10-meter cliff head first. And the way it works is you do a series of controlled holotropic breathing techniques. So basically you breathe in as deeply as you possibly can. And then
okay.
and then let the breath go, and you do that 30 times pretty quickly. Like it's quick, it's pretty deep, quick breaths, and then you exhale all the air in your lungs, and you hold it on the exhale for 1.5 minutes. And then,
wow.
And then you breathe in, and the idea is that for the first 30 breaths, you're hyper oxygenating your body, so you won't feel the compulsion to breathe once you hold your breath on the exhale. And then after 1 minute and 30 seconds, you take in a deep breath and hold it for 15 seconds, and then you let it go, and then you do that cycle 3 times. And anyway, so I was doing this Wim Hof breathing method, but decided not to start my was it today that I did it? I don't even know, all the days are blending together.
Today.
Yeah, I decided today that all in time doesn't make sense anymore. I decided I was gonna do it on like expert mode. So
Okay.
I booted up the video, and literally the first round, I was like, all right, everybody breathe in. And I was like, and he's like, breathe out. And I'm doing this as fast as I can.
Oh, geez. Okay.
for like a full minute, as like and I'm like hauling as hard as I can, and then I do the exhale, and I hold my breath for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then he says, all right, breathe in, and go, and I take like the biggest breath I can, and then just for the extra little pizzazz, I decided to tense my entire body, like I was trying to constrict my lungs as much as I could.
Sure.
And then when he said breathe out, I did not breathe out. It was
It's
terrible.
like I'd heard the end first. I knew what the end of the story was gonna be, but I was
God.
still surprised. Oh no!
Awful. It was terrible. Hey, Djibouti!
Oh my God.
Djibouti, thank you so much for the massive host. I fucking love you. Hello,
And
everybody.
that cough sounded like a Wim Hof pre-puke cough or a sparkle spinach cough.
Well, it may have been some previous sparkle spinach, but it was also because I confused my digestive system by making a debate whether or not to drink some Monster or have some candy, and it just kind of that's an issue I have more regularly than I'd really like to admit, you know?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
It's all right. I feel great.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, Djibouti.
listen, we got the 5
Welcome,
minutes
everybody.
for
Hello.
Ventilus with the Wim Hof story.
Scrub
So
sashimi, thank
I'm gonna
you.
go ahead and we're just gonna
For
kind
the
of get
5
going,
gifted subbies.
and I'm sure Ventilus will be here before we kind of get into the narrative intro and stuff, because we got a lot of stuff to cover.
Should the jukebox be playing anything right now, BT Dub?
Yes, it is playing Ready for War by Philip Myers.
You got it.
You can hear it now?
Yes, you bet.
Okay, awesome. Okay, then with that, I will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Dungeon World rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in a pirates and swashbucklers universe. To anyone who is new, which I assume is many people right now, all the old episodes are up on my YouTube, and I do have a Spotify podcast that has at least 30 episodes on it and is being updated as we are able. However, I still strongly encourage people to hang out and enjoy the session, because the session-to-session shenanigans are honestly totally worth it, and then you can always catch up later. So now I have a little bit of an extra thing written here, because I understand that Milton is co-streaming, which really helps bring some, a bit of a signal boost to Mar, bring some more eyes onto it, introduce more people to this giant D&D thing that we have going. So I'm going to do a bit of a bigger campaign recap now. There'll obviously be spoilers for the campaign thus far, because I literally can't explain the campaign without explaining the campaign.
Wait, but I haven't been here for the whole campaign.
That is so concerning. I guess with the amount of time you spend on the toilet every episode, that actually you've probably only been here for half of Mar.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry I'm 5 minutes late, okay? I'm filming a trailer for Last Oasis, all right? And I'm fucking sorry, okay?
I don't know which upsets me more.
Yeah.
I don't know which upsets me more.
Oh, boy.
The fact that you were 1 minute late one day 3 minutes late the next day, and then we're 7 minutes late today, or the fact that you were 7 minutes late today and called it fucking 5 minutes like I'm an idiot.
Oh boy.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Okay.
Dude,
Then
don't
I would like you to call your DM an idiot if you think your DM is an idiot.
Okay, I would not. First off, I would not like to call my DM an idiot. However, I would like to read a transcript. May I read a transcript?
Yes, you may.
Hello, hey, Mr. Techsmith, would you like to flex your writing skills? I need some help. I just need 2 or 3 lines to send Wayne June for the last Oasis trailer.
Oh God.
In all caps, Techsmith replies with, "I am probably way too high for this. LOL, but I can try." And then he says, in all caps, "This game is about sand and water, but also it's about love and friendship, and also some wooden mechs, and gathering is a thing."
It's golden. That's perfect.
Oh boy.
Totally explains it. I don't see any problem.
Oh man.
No, I can do better. Lost in the Oasis? That's great because our game is called that. Is it an oasis or is it a mirage? I am lost. Is this the desert? Who am I talking to? In a world full of sand and shit, dudes punch each other for water and berries. Grab a sand daddy and ride.
I'm imagining all that in Wayne June's voice now, you know?
But wait, there's more.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh God.
Then he says, "No, wait, hold on. I think I have something here. Roar is the sound of my Sandblaster 9000. I'm gonna take your water and leave you to die for no reason other than cooperation is evil and I must kill to feel anything since my wife left me for the cactus dude just because he has a sustainable income and a sharp business acumen."
Is this line for line?
Yes.
This is line for line.
Oh my God.
I was very high at the time.
I don't have a brother. I do not have a brother. I do not have a brother.
But wait, there's more.
I know. Come
No,
on.
stop.
Then after like an hour, he doesn't message me, and out of the blue, he then DMs me with, "The sun is high and beats down on you. The sand burns your feet, and the air takes your breath. You've lost friends on this journey and made many enemies, but you've survived. And in a world like this, survival is like a ripe banana. Huge and doinker-like, but also smushy.
Oh my God.
With awful texture, really. Pretty okay taste, like a savory vanilla, but also kind of sour. That sounds bad. And you actually know what? It is bad. Fuck bananas, stupid dick fruit. Whatever happened to the little bananas, the savory ones that make nice chips? That's a good fruit. Fuck you, bananas. Plantains. I just remembered they're called plantains. That's the little one."
Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just hear?
Fuck.
I've known Tech my entire life and I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh my
I
God.
was hoping that would maybe just stay our little secret that I DM'd you all.
Yeah. Then you called him out.
Holy
gave him
shit, dude.
ammo.
I'm literally weeping with laughter.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bananas.
It's like he sobered up, then took a hit halfway through.
My favorite,
My God.
my favorite part is that he took an hour-long break and then came back, and it was even fucking worse. It was even more diluted. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So I'm very sorry. I was 7 minutes late.
It's a lot to film. You had a lot of ideas to get through.
I got nothing to say. Oh my
Fuck you,
god.
banana.
Holy shit, man.
Fuck you, bananas.
And we still got a
God.
monster fucking narrative camera to go after.
Oh my god. Okay, all right. Listen, as I was saying,
Fuck you, bananas.
fuck you, fucking dick fruit. Okay, we got a lot of people who've never seen Mar before, and I guess honestly, that's pretty par for the course. What just happened? That's basically Mar.
Yeah, get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it. But I'm gonna go through a recap now that kind of recaps the whole campaign, kind of from start to where we
Yes.
are. I do it pretty succinctly.
So, Bet Squad, listen up. Eyes and
I'm
ears.
not gonna lie, I'm actually very excited to hear this because I've probably forgotten 30% of it.
Right?
Okay, so this plus the recap plus the narrative intro should bring you right up to speed with where we are today. The overarching story is where the party originally met by all being summoned to a secret meeting by a man called Tom. And the party lived in a world that it's basically our current universe, us right now, many eons into the future. Humanity has spread through the stars. They lived on a planet that was seeing the early days of colonization and terraforming. So technology was very common, but magic was non-existent. That's not a thing. Doesn't exist in our world right now, doesn't exist in the future. And that made Tom's quest very strange, because Tom told the party to start hunting down monsters that seemed to defy the laws of physics. So the party did this. And on the way, they learned some very crazy things. The first thing that they learned was that the monsters they were hunting weren't actually real. They were conjured beings created by mages using actual real magic that does exist. And that this magic was known as ink because of how magic looks to the people who can see it. There are very few people who can see it, but those who can, they say magic looks like ink. Then they learned that at the top of this mage food chain was a planet-consuming being with the power of God. They also learned that their universe wasn't the only one, and they learned that there was a very seemingly evil being known as Volos that was keeping tabs on them and attempting to manipulate them. Their adventure morphed from a quest to kill monsters to planning the destruction of all universes. Each universe has a singular supreme power called a planar key, and the party is on a quest to obtain all 5 planar keys, then use them to consolidate all the separate universes into a singular universe called the Prime Inc. And that's basically the summary of the campaign thus far. The party has obtained 3 of the 5 planar keys. The third, the blue one, they just got recently, like just in the past in-game 2 hours. It's super recent. So now the party is planning on how to move forward and get the 4th one. It's been 112 episodes plus a bunch of extra ones here and there. And they are all up on YouTube. A bunch are up on Spotify, and we do this every week at this time. So if any of this that you hear tonight or that I just explained sounds interesting at all, then feel free to jump in on the live streams, on the YouTube, on the Spotify, and see it there. Now, I'm going to do a more targeted recap at just the last episode. What happened the last time we were here? So last time, you guys basically trying to wrap up the blue ink as best as you could. You put the soul of Jack Cobb inside the Kraken so that it could carry out Galdrick's desires to see a better world than the one that they had lived in. You set Tickles the Devourer as Jack's lieutenant, and you warned the Yoho boys about the dangers of wanton malicious piracy, and you slew Sen to make an example of it. Unfortunately, you also learned that Joan Davinia was not who she appeared to be. It was not the Joan Davinia that Galdrick remembered, but was actually Vetha, one of the 3 members of Volos's council. and she had taken the place of a legendary person of lore and impersonated them, very similar to what Mitra had done in the Green Ink as the voice of tomorrow. And then, on the 7th day, Galdrick rested, and kind of left off with you guys sailing in open waters, planning where you would go next. You wanted to take a week, an out-of-game week, to kind of think about things, and kind of hit the ground running when we start this episode, which is, I'm sure, exactly what happened, where everybody definitely spent the whole week thinking about Mar, thinking about what happened, thinking about what they're going to do next. And I'm sure when we get going, you guys are just going to fucking have a plan and go. So I'm very excited for that.
Yep.
Some of the things that you guys were thinking of, you wanted to take the blue key into the gold ink to get the gold key. You wanted to hide the blue key in the chamber and go to the gold ink without it. At one point, I think somebody suggested going into the red ink and trying to surprise Volos, or to try to gather more.
That one's a real bummer. Let's maybe table that one just for now. We can revisit it later, but boy,
yeah.
For any listeners, that's basically like that's like being level 30 and being like, I think we can backstab Ragnaros. I think we can.
Basically.
I think we can backstab him.
He'd never expect a group of level 30s.
Yeah, he'd never be fine.
He wouldn't be prepared. Yeah. And then also you guys did want to gather some more intel on the curse and how to bring back Galdrick's company called the Collection. And that basically brings us back up to speed. And so now the next thing that usually happens in these sessions is I do something called the narrative camera. And it's basically a little snippet of story from the past or the future. Sometimes it's abstract, sometimes it's just for fun, sometimes it's foreshadowing. But basically, it's just a little narrative cinematic that I kind of describe to help set the scene of something somewhere to get us all in the mood for some frickin' Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what he does every week to make us feel like we're shitty ass storytellers, because he just makes us feel
and this one's going to be a special one, because whenever the party obtains a planar key, I always do a special narrative intro that kind of recaps how we got here, and we kind of relives in a cinematic form some of the emotionally special moments. So this is going to be a little bit of a special narrative camera. And with that, I shall start. The camera opens on you guys where you are right now, standing aboard the Bishop's Bane, having set right another plane of existence. You are all ready to move forwards. And we see this echo of all of you moving backwards. It's like a smoky image of you walking backwards, moving in reverse, and the camera rewinds everything you've done until this point. We see it move backwards as Kraken Jack and Tickles wave goodbye to the fleeing Yoho boys. It moves back as Galdrick holds the lifeless body of Sin as a warning. It moves back as we see Locke and the Lord Captain General planning to use resonance to destroy the oncoming fleet. We see Slump smashing Mr. Juston's head against a tree and carrying Big Boss's paralyzed body across the beach. We see Lou standing in front of her book as the pages flip and the name Vorgos writes itself on the blank pages. We see Galdrick standing on the beach of the Tolls and holding out his hand and calling to the Bishop's Bane, which rises out of the ocean to greet him like an old friend. It keeps rewinding, and we see Locke greeting the party with their belongings after their journey through actual hell. We see Jake riding Horsebus across the Astral Sea. We see Galdrick calling the Iron Maidens to lay punishment onto Pale Knight. We see Lou gaining her second sight back with 3 hands resting on her. And we see Slump adventuring with Gerby in the mines to make both of their lives a little happier. And it keeps rewinding. We see Galdrick hurling a spear at Hutch, which rebounds and skewers his own team. We see Jake stalking his bunker with peanut butter. We see Slump eating Kirby's stapler. And we see Lou meeting Lou 2 for the first time. we see the glorious history of these adventurers. And then, at 10 times the speed, it moves forward. Galdrick dives into the black hole to save Slump. Jake frees Orinda. Lou sees the city of Eldom destroyed in the future. Slump eats Kirby's stapler. And the party smashes Kur and locks the key away in building. Galdrick forgives Bahamut. Lou hugs Ogma. Jake meets Horsebus. Slump receives the Scepter of the Four Moons. And Locke shoots the living shit out of Volos. The party puts the green key back together and locks the key away in a building. Galdrick stabs the Kraken. Lou begins to see fate. Locke unlocks the secrets of the Curse of Doom, and Slump flirts with Big Boss. The party reclaims the blue key and is ready to explode forward into what awaits them next. The forces arrayed against them are vast. Volos seems to be everywhere, haunting them at every step. The Oberith are always present somewhere, waiting, plotting, planning with a singular desire to destroy existence itself. The collection is gone, and angelic assistance is impossible. But the party is stronger than they've ever been. 3 planar keys secured, and momentum that is nearly impossible to stop at this point. And we're back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
real talk,
I don't know why you would necessarily have to add it in the end at this point.
Oh.
What were you gonna say, Galdrick?
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know why, but I started cheering up during that. Like how many fucking just adventures we've been through on this
Oh
campaign.
my god, isn't it crazy?
It really is.
I did too when I was writing it, man. It made me feel a lot of things when I was just remembering all the crazy things that have happened, man.
It's nuts.
All the just, yeah, it's so crazy, the adventures, man. It's totally fucking nuts.
You've put together a good campaign, Tech.
That's the
Thank you
fucking
very
truth.
much.
It's
That is
real
the
fun.
fucking truth.
Thank you. I really, really, really love this campaign, and it brings me a lot of joy, and I'm very passionate about it. And I want to thank you guys for playing it, because this is a special moment in my life to create and participate in this, and thank you guys.
Yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Thank you
guys.
for having us.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Bitch.
There we go. That
Perfect.
feels
There
more.
we go. Perfect. Okay, you guys are currently aboard the Bishop's Bane, ready to make your next moves. Let me have it, man.
Okay, but your recap might have just made me realize something, and now I'm terrified.
Ooh.
What are you thinking? Let's hear it.
Now I don't know how this works, but if Volos is in charge of the collective and everything collective, and we put the keys inside of buildings,
Oh my god. Okay, great point. But the room is good, right?
the room is
Yeah,
good,
the
but I
room's
feel like
secure.
I feel like we cannot let those keys.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you? Are you making a joke about buildings? Or is this a joke about buildings? And then,
No, it's not-
oh
it's not a joke about
god. Oh no.
We need to change the container the keys
Yeah.
are in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay. So
Do
I
we
thought.
have any more of those little sushi figurines that we found at in the Green Ink? Remember those little guys?
Sushi.
Sushi figurines?
Remember
What
they
the
were little,
fuck?
you remember they were in the floor?
What?
You remember?
Oh,
Boys.
the ones that like were had souls in them. Oh god,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
was
those
that?
things.
That was
I
in
wanted-
Was in
the
the green ink.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was in Jared's bedroom.
Jared, thank
That
you.
was the soul
okay.
of his army or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Weird. Yeah, that could. What are we? What is that? What? Why did you mention that? Now you're making. Now you're spooking
Oh, we
me.
could no, we could
What the
put
fuck did I miss?
We could put the keys in there. We could take them out of the buildings and put them in there, but really just
Into
anything.
the, oh god. What if we had like a tasteful like assortment of gourds,
Oh,
like
yes.
decorative pumpkins, We
Oh
could
my
place the
fucking God.
keys into those, huh?
That's the answer.
Well, because I thought part of I thought one of the options that we were considering for this week was to return to Lou at the bar, whichever Lou 3 that Lou 2.
Me too, yeah.
Return to
seven.
Lou 2 at the bar. Yeah, return to Lou 2 at the bar and sort of ask Lou 2's opinion on what we should do with the blue planar key. Was that one of our considerations?
Oh, I guess we didn't seek the advice option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a
Yeah.
horrible idea. I like
What does
that.
everyone think of that?
I like that, and consider if we can just take the other keys within ourselves, or were we thinking that was too dangerous still?
That's probably still a little too dangerous.
Yeah.
But
That might be a
it's
post.
also too dangerous, and I'm also worried about making things a little too irrelevant.
Too powerful?
Yeah, too powerful.
Then they're gonna
The bigger they
Tech
are, the
is-
harder they fall. Like I'm afraid of being like, let's all take these things, and then we're all just fucked.
Then it's super
Yeah.
duper Oberith time, yeah.
Tech will come in with a hot fix patch and just nerf the shit out of us.
Exactly.
I personally, I think I'm leaning towards storing the keys somehow until at least after the gold ink. I think.
Okay.
I don't think that the universe is designed to like. I think things will deteriorate really quickly if before we're sort of at Twilight's edge, if any time before that we decide to start making huge power moves like arming ourselves with
Yeah,
planar
yeah.
keys, I worry that there'll be a corrective measure from this universe that
Yeah.
unless we are fully prepared with the power of another planar key, I think it would go really bad.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I
really
think,
right.
I think there's a reason why Volos only temporarily ever
Great
steps
point.
into other inks.
Great point.
Oh, yeah.
Great point. Yep. That's a great
So,
point.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to eat my dinner. I've been working all day. I've literally gone from stream to filming
Oh,
to
man.
immediately. I'm so hungry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I think what we decided on is we were gonna go back. We were gonna store the ability because I brought up like, would it be possible for me to call on my key if I rolled a natty 20?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question though about the building thing. Either one, you can tell me it's a non-issue, or two, if it is said an issue and I'm onto something, could Galdrick, in the form of his key, create a container for the other keys?
I would say yes. It would not be an impressive container, but like just something to get the job done. Technically, yes, because they are placed into stasis basically as soon as they are over one of the pedestals. So you would not be able to create a long-term storage solution to planar keys.
I just want to not have. I just don't want to get backstabbed. Be like, all right, we did it. Oh fuck, we're all in buildings now. They're all here. Ah!
Exactly. Yeah. No, you can absolutely remedy that.
Okay, that's something I would like to remedy then. Once we get there.
Yep, absolutely.
Are you gonna put it in those little, like one of those cookie tins that's blue, that you always have like sewing stuff in?
Oh,
Those
the
royal-
quality
yeah, yeah.
streets or whatever the hell those. Yeah,
Whatever
got it.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One will be that. The other one will just be a random bento box, just because.
Perfect.
All right. Well, fuck.
Yeah, I don't think was there anything in the blue that we wanted to do, or have we felt
No,
good
I
about?
think we for the most part wrapped
Yeah.
everything up here. Did we miss anything?
I was wondering the same thing, and Tech. Well, I think if this is okay with you, Tech, I would like to know if there are any major parts of the Blue Ink universe that we never even touched upon, things that you thought were really cool, and
Ooh.
perhaps we can add some sort of narrative flair as to what Galdrick would do about those areas or people or figures or characters, because I feel like you write so much that we literally how many pages of material would you say you've written that we've never even touched on?
This ink has been pretty good for that. This
Okay.
ink has been because you guys basically kind of did the quests that you received.
Sure.
You kind of went right along the main vein. In the other ones where the quests hasn't been as straightforward.
Yep.
There was shit tons of stuff, like dozens and dozens of pages.
Okay.
But this one, you guys like literally went from place to place, hitting all the things that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, no, like the one place you guys didn't go was the Pearl Home for Resurrection.
Oh yeah, I do want to go there actually.
But spoiler alert, the details are flimsy on the Pearl Home.
Could you give us a little bit of just how the Pearl Home fit into the story? Like how did it fit into the universe, and how do you see it changing with what has just transpired in this ink?
Ooh,
So
interesting.
this is actually kind of interesting. The Pearl Home basically doesn't change at all. So it was very much a neutral ground. It's where all of most of the worshippers of religions went. And so they didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have a lot of stuff to be robbed. And they definitely did have the power of the very real gods that exist here to call down upon people who would, potentially try to take what they did have, or try to stop their boats, or try to whatever. So the religious folks at the Pearl Home were largely untouched by most things. They didn't sail most places. They didn't have a great need for maps. But the Pearl Home was kind of on the island. There were a series of large white towers. Like they looked like they were like alabaster pearl towers. They kind of reached up, and they have kind of like the shape of the bishop piece in chess. They all kind of have that kind of shape,
Okay.
with the kind of tapering, and then a ball on top kind of thing. And they all prayed to different gods. And then what was kind of unseen was the pantheon, the god pantheon of this universe is a giant tree. It is like the universe tree made out of starlight and space stuff, basically. And the reason that the Pearl Home grew up where it did was because it was where like the connection to the gods was the strongest. And it's because that was where one of the roots was. That's where one of the roots of the tree kind of passed through this world, was right at the Pearl Home. And the towers are kind of Aligned with the root, which is why they have such a good connection to the gods there.
That's really beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, and then Vorgos is this great astral owl that sits on the boughs of this tree. And so
Fucking
that's
crazy.
Yeah, so that's basically that's what the astral home, or sorry, that's what the Pearl Home is. It's basically a direct conduit to the gods. You guys didn't deal with the gods very much.
True.
And you kind of bypassed the resurrection with Joan Davinia, so you never went to the Pearl Home. That's basically the only real main thing that didn't really get touched too much.
Nice.
Fucking
Other than
awesome.
that,
Okay.
you guys kind of handled literally everything.
What about
Fucking
those people
crazy.
who were stuck on the drug island? Are they okay now?
Yeah, you sent people back to go get them.
We did that? Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good.
Yep. Nope,
Well, yeah, I can.
they got all dealt with, and now they just need to learn how to sail by using stars and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing. They'll have fun. It'll be fine.
I feel like we just like dumped something of the equivalency of like the Copernican revolution. Like imagine some beings just showing up and like, by the way, your world's not flat, and also the Earth is in the center of it. All right, see you later.
Bye.
And they're like,
Exactly, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's
Like a crazy
completely
person.
reshape
Thank
our
you.
entire
Thank
system
you.
of understanding.
Thank you. I just realized exactly what I want to do before I fucking leave this shitty ass place.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be like, hey guys, I'll be right back. Actually, you can come with if you want. And I'm gonna snap my fingers, boom. I'm gonna teleport us to that fucking bar on Ruga's fucking back where I was telling everybody that I was Gall jerked out, and everybody kept giving me the hand jerk motion.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I just boom. I'm there.
You're there. Yeah, you're there immediately.
Hey!
Everyone looks at you and like, and they all start doing the hand jerk off.
I give them all explosive diarrhea.
They all immediately just start
my
shitting
God.
all over.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're all just like, oh God, what's happening? They're all just running out of there. People are slipping in it and falling down.
God.
Yeah!
Cruel and vengeful, God.
Enjoy that! Enjoy that! Guess what? For From now on, you're all sober. And I put a curse on them.
Oh my God.
Anytime they drink a lick of alcohol, they get explosive diarrhea.
Oh my God, dude. You are either
Okay.
you're either going to create an incredibly healthy city or some really innovative plumbers.
Every bar stool is just
Literally,
a toilet.
exactly. Can you imagine the smell? Oh my God.
Oh no.
Drinking
God.
and shitting and drinking and shitting.
It's more a solitary thing.
All right. All
And then
right.
I'll do the fucking hand jerk motion. You fucking dick. Bye. That's all Michael Bane.
Wow.
Awesome.
Seriously, I really think I could remake like the whole world better in my image. I'm just saying.
You keep it one step at a time, I guess.
All right.
So,
Well,
Yeah.
next, guys.
So I
Yes.
think unless there's anything else we can do, I think Slump would recommend heading back to the bar if we can. Just get Galdrick to fucking click his magical planar key heals together and send us to the bar so we can sort of update Lou too, who hopefully has a little bit more insight than us. I feel like the scary thing is that I feel like we're sort of getting to the point where we're entering uncharted territory. Where I don't even know the loot two's gonna be like, fucking, Jesus, dude, I don't, how the fuck am I supposed to know? But I think that would be what Slump would recommend. Slump would sort of be antsy to get back to the bar to try to consult someone with a bit of a higher read in on these things.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can we take the boat?
No, we can't take.
Ah,
the boat.
jeez.
Oh, Mr. Teeny Top, maybe you'll have to make someone else the captain. What about what's the fucking guy's name?
Brant? Brant?
Bronze? What
Yes, dude.
about Bronze, Mr. Teeny Top? It could
He's
be
real eager.
It could
I'm giving Slump such a death stare right now.
Mr. Teeny Tot, it could be the ultimate underdog story. We could come back in another 400,000 years and hear about the legend of Bront, or how he turned your ship to ruin and it was plundered and no one ever heard about it again. But it could be
Well,
either.
you just undid that. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? Brot, are you here?
Yeah. So I think as you guys are like talking about this, you're like, ow, and he kind of comes running up the steps. Hi, sorry. I know you told everybody to get off the boat earlier when you said you were gonna do. You said everybody should get off the boat.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I needed to do some things before I got off the boat, and then you guys left before I could get off the boat, and so I've been here for the whole thing. And
Oh,
it's
Brant.
been really crazy. But I just want you to know that if you make me the captain of the boat, I'll be like the best captain. I know all the ropes now, and I know the big sheet things up there that catch the wind and that makes us go forwards, right?
That's pretty good, yeah.
And then the big metal guns on the side. Those are when you see somebody that you don't like.
Okay, I'm gonna let Tech's ship knowledge decide what happens to Bront. I'm gonna point to the frontmost sail. I'm gonna say, what's that called?
Front.
Congratulations!
You're the captain.
I was like, I am making you the captain, Bront,
Yes.
of Slump's dinghy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's on the back of the ship. It's all yours.
What?
You're right. He should be a captain.
Oh yeah, that's true. He should be a captain. And then Slump would like turn around and he's sort of like doing like the walking backwards and like waving with both hands, like yeah, that's a great point, yeah, totally. And then he turns around and grabs Bront, and imagine every like Disney movie you've seen where the giant character picks up the tiny little character and smushes his face right up against his own and looks him right in the eyes and says, "If there's so much as a fucking scratch on that dinghy, even in 400,000 years, you had better leave a legacy dedicated to the maintenance of that dinghy, or I'm gonna do things to your family that will take them 800,000 years to get over."
Of course, Mr. Slump. I'd never even imagined.
Not a
And he, like-
fucking scratch.
And he like pulls on a rope. He's like, watch. And he pulls on a rope to kind of like hoist the dinghy up a bit. And it kind of unlatches a pulley, like a big metal pulley.
Okay.
And you just see the pulley go just fall off the back of the boat. And you're clunk. And he just looks at you like, I can fix that.
I think Slump turns completely pale and slowly rotates in place. I think he doesn't even move his body like a fucking owl. He just turns his head as far as he can and stares directly at Goldrick.
I look at him. This was literally your idea. What I'll do is I like to think we're like out in the middle of the ocean, like we're nowhere near any land. I'll snap my fingers and I want the dinghy to be in the water and Bront to be in the water with nothing more than a fucking oar.
Yeah, the dinghy's in the water, and he's just standing there with an oar. And you see him stick the oar into the air and try to angle it towards the wind.
Oh boy, this is well. Good luck. Bye. And I want the ship to like start to sail off. We just leave him there.
Awesome.
And Braun just starts falling off into the distance, and you can see him just trying to catch the wind with his single oar.
Oh my god, this is
This
fucked.
is so bad. He doesn't have a compass. He doesn't have.
He's fucked. He's done. That's it. That's the end of Braun.
Once we get like out of like eye shot, I'll think about it and silently snap my fingers, and I want him to reappear where the Navy Island is.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank goodness.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess I better say goodbye to my baby. I want to take a moment and no, not an actual baby. I'm talking about the ship.
Okay.
And I'll if I can, I'd like to try to place some sort of like I don't know, place some sort of magical thing on it, magical aura, something to where I can maybe recall it if I ever return again in the future, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll imbue it with like, there's still life left in you yet, girl, you know, and I'll it's okay. Rub my hand on the.
Do you want a moment?
No, go fuck yourself. No, I'm fine. No.
Do you want a moment with?
No, I don't want
with the Bishop's Bane.
I want a moment with.
It's just it's the last time you're going to see your ship, and who knows how long. And it's a part of you, Galdrick. This ship.
All right. Okay.
Is as much the part of your legend as you are. And when you left, your soul left, but your power remained, and the ship waited. And it did what it could to serve as a conduit for the Kraken to carry out your will, and it was the eternal birthing spot of the Kraken. Every time the Kraken was slain and failed to carry out your mission, the Bishop's Bane brought it back. Because you wanted it, Galdrick. The ship was looking out for you. And like you did so many thousands of years ago when you left it, you have to leave again.
Bye.
Don't worry, Mr. T. John is a fucking boat. It doesn't have any feelings. It's made of wood, all right? You're the one that's... You're the one that's magic. Fuck the boat. You're the one that's magic, Mr. Teeny Dog.
I'll fucking kill you.
The secret's been inside you the whole time.
I will end you.
You just need to believe.
I put a mouthful of mayonnaise in his mouth.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll put some sort of you know what? Actually, what I'll do is one, I'll bless it. So I'll kind of give it its the the Kraken's curse of being like reborn.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
So should it ever like fall, it will always be reborn, reconstructed underneath wherever the Kraken is. Underneath the Kraken Island.
I love it.
I like that.
I love it.
And if I may, I would also like to let it be summoned by those who are worthy.
Oh, like Mjolnir.
my
Fuck
gosh.
yeah.
That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool.
And then I'll just be like,
damn it! Now I need to go generate a second campaign.
Yes.
That's about the worthy captain.
That's
Damn it.
amazing.
Fuck, that's just too fucking cool. This legendary ship, right, that answers to those who are worthy. Ah, fuck. All right. Well, now I know what I'm writing another campaign for. Damn it.
And
Okay.
so I'll just be like, bye, girl. I'll see you soon. I'll look around the party. You guys ready?
Aye, Captain Teeny Tot.
I'll take one last look at the ship and take a deep breath, and I'll send her to the depths while we're still on it. As it begins sinking into the water, water becomes ankle deep, knee deep. I'm now underwater. It's up to Slump's knees. And after we're all completely submerged under the water, they're kind of looking at me like, are you going to fucking do anything? And I just kind of shrug like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. And then from there, I will warp us back to the bar.
Absolutely.
I think the boat would take so long to sink. That's so fun. We're there for like 45 minutes. Are you doing the thing?
And as you guys are all underwater, the icy, salty water of the ocean, the strong currents around you, the undertow of the Bishop's Bane sinking is all around you. You're holding your breath, and you feel like you're going to run out of breath, and you're all looking at Galdrick, who shrugs, and then he turns into a beam of light. As you all turn into a beam of light, and you go streaking out of the blue plane of existence. You cross beyond the thresholds, and as you streak through the blue ink, you see the wave breaker, you see the tolls that is now the Kraken, you see the Tower of Vartalon, and you streak past the green ink. You see Rena. You see the massive black school of mages that you helped to found. And you see the province covered in mist that looks much less malevolent now. And you streak into the open space of your home ink, the white ink. You see the asteroids, you see the planets, and you kind of circle for a second, not landing anywhere, because where you were supposed to go isn't there anymore.
Oh.
What?
But after a moment, it's found again. And you guys land back at there it is.
Are you just having trouble finding the tab?
I was literally having trouble finding the tab, yes.
It wasn't there, but it was. But now it's not. Can't find it. That's weird.
no.
Volos must have done something. Oh, there it is. Looks like we didn't do anything after all.
No, that part was real. The extra delays was me not being able to find it. But the fact that it was not where it was supposed to be, it actually genuinely is not where it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
you guys, I need Locke's token now too. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh my god, what are these tokens?
I know.
I know. You guys are back in
We're back in our red ink forms.
you're back in your white ink forms.
Or white ink, sorry.
Yeah, you guys are back in your white ink forms.
Interesting.
You have
Oh,
not
thank
been
god, I
in
missed
this
my
form.
suit.
And you do have your suit, but also your flesh is still fused. You do not have one of your angel's flesh outfits. You are a fused, mortal being. You don't have the planar key. You're a planar key, but there's that separateness of angel and flesh that is not there.
So I kind of super hate the not being able to find it right away. And I think
Yeah.
Slump would still be kind of traumatized from the whole fucking Joan Divinia thing. So can I roll to see if Slump is able to tell if anything is off about this?
Yeah, so you guys land in the bar,
Okay.
and you immediately see, boy, I really should have got some more tokens ready, man. Jeez. You see, Lou 2 is standing there with his goggles. You see Tom is there with his white hair and his electric eyes. You see Orinda is there with her trench coat. And you see, Betty is there too, who you have not seen in an entire arc. She never showed up in the blue.
That's right.
And yeah, Slump, go ahead and roll plus wisdom to see if you can perceive any weirdness about this.
Oh shit! Here's the real question: what kind of wisdom? What universe? What rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Your because we didn't have time to like set up
Yeah, I'm just
new
fucking
character
with
and
you.
stuff. Yeah, just your current stuff. Okay, so a 9, that's pretty good. For anyone who doesn't know the system, we roll 2d6s plus modifiers, and basically 6 and under is a fail, 10 and over is a success, anything in the middle is mixed. So a 9 is technically a mixed, but it's a very high mixed. So I will say something feels weird about it. But nothing that you're looking at, none of the people, none of the objects seem like they are anything other than what they seem to be. But there is some sort of a weird feeling in your gut, like something's weird.
Interesting.
I think Locke would turn to Lou 2's like, did you get found?
And Lou 2, his head kind of like sinks. There was like this big look of happiness at first at seeing you guys. And then as soon as you say that, he's like, well, you see, Volos, well, he's been, I think he's up to something. I don't really know what it is, but he's been moving around so much. I had to move the bar to make sure he didn't find us here. It took a lot of magic. It took a lot of coins. And Kirby wasn't here when I did it. And I'm not sure where he is, but there's no way he could find his way back to the bar now.
Oh dear.
We had to move.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine here. He never made an appearance here. I don't know if he couldn't find us or maybe he just didn't want to, but no, he never found the bar. We're all fine here. Just Kirby wasn't here when we moved it.
What?
Yeah.
What can we do? How do we get him back?
There's got to be intragalactic communication or something we could use.
Not
No,
from here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would we have to go back to get him?
I don't even know where you could look for him.
Where was he? Do you know where he was when you moved?
Last I heard, he was gonna go fight Volos.
Okay.
Oh boy,
So
that's
if I had to guess, he's probably dead.
probably
Oh,
dead.
no.
Yeah, that's.
Can I use any planar ink here without being detected?
You can definitely use planar powers here, but because it's not your home ink, you know, it's an effort to do things that you're not already familiar with doing.
I would like to very simply see if Kirby is still alive. To see if I can like connect with his essence, as it were.
You close your eyes, and you don't know how to tell if someone's alive or not, right? You're just trying to know. You're just trying to have the knowledge of whether or not he's alive or not. And as you close your eyes, and all you see is darkness, and you think about Kirby, and you're like, I just need something to know if he's alive. You hear a bump, and you hear a heartbeat, and you know he is alive.
Well, shit, all I hear is my own heartbeat.
Well, that's not very helpful, Mr. T.
Okay, no, you hear ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. You hear
You
your
have two
heartbeat and you-
heartbeats, Mr.
Oh my
Z?
gosh.
I have 2 hearts.
You have
No
2
wonder I'm so
hearts?
altruistic.
That's
my
how.
God.
Wow, Slump wants 2 hearts. Can he have the planar
No,
key
you
for
can't.
a bit?
You already have 3
Oh.
Don't worry.
You know he's
I
alive.
kind of put my hand up and I say he's alive.
Oh,
Well,
good.
I don't know where he'd be hiding.
I don't know where he's hiding either, but he has a steady heart rate. So
Well, here's the problem too.
Ah,
Are you all right? Is that
yeah, sorry, the travel always fucked with me.
better out than in? No,
You all right? You gonna
that
vomit?
one's better in. That one's better than out. So here's the problem. When Volos was here, he was he was destroying all the cities and basically undoing all the technology and progress humans have ever made.
Whoa.
That's nice.
But he didn't kill anyone. He took them.
Interesting.
He took everyone. He took billions and billions and trillions of people. He took them all. He killed almost no one. And I don't know where he took them. But he didn't kill them. I don't know if he used them somewhere else or if he's holding them hostage somewhere, which doesn't make any sense because he knows that our goal is the apocalypse. So who cares if they die? But he took everyone.
Billions of people as a red planar key. Did you not get any unwelcome visitors? Did you get any Oberith looking in?
To be honest, we're so isolated here in the bar. Hard to tell.
Okay.
We didn't see any Oberith signs here, but I'm not sure what he had to deal with.
Billions of people.
I took everyone. So if I had to guess, he might have taken Kirby too.
Oh no. Well, when we were flashing through the inks to get back here, did anything seem amiss in between anywhere, or like, can we get any sense of something missing or in a place where it shouldn't have been?
Like the Oberith?
Well, more the billions of souls. Like, that's such a huge disruption.
Yeah, roll plus wisdom.
Okay. Oh.
Wow. Okay, when you guys were traveling through the white ink, it was empty. Like you felt how
Yeah.
empty it was.
Interesting.
And yeah, so nothing, and it wouldn't have been, because if Volos had taken them out of the white ink, it wasn't anywhere we could see. That's for sure. Is that the idea? Like, yeah, there's no in between inks. That there was like.
No, there was no like space in between the inks that he was hiding them or
Okay,
anything like that
okay.
that you were.
So they're
aware
all
of.
here. They're just not here unless you want to retcon. Can I detect heartbeats from cross dimensions?
You cannot.
So they're all in. So they're all here somewhere.
Or maybe he just didn't get Kirby.
Or maybe he just didn't get Kirby.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
The loneliest boy in the world.
where the fuck would he be if he wasn't here?
He can't be on Cowheart. That's sort of done.
Is that the black hole planet?
Yeah.
Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I can't even think of how I would investigate for more information from that.
Yeah, I'm so at a loss.
We know metagame, but we don't
You
know.
can roll
in-character
plus
game.
intelligence to see
Oh.
if your brain can recall.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, didn't Kirby say he was going to fly to a place when they were escaping Cowhearth?
Oh.
That's good.
It's plus intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh fuck's sake. Okay, let's see here. Oh.
Oh, yes, with
and
a minus one.
one.
With a -1, you get a complete success of 10. Wow. Slump remembers.
Yeah.
Slump remembers because you guys gave Kirby a hard time, but
What?
it was only, mostly out of love. But you remember this one time when he knew that you guys were leaving and that he wouldn't see you around very much, one thing he did was he fixed up Jake's bunker and he hung a sign on the door that says "Home when you need it."
Oh, dang.
That was on Jake's bar, you said?
Yeah, but wasn't
Jake's
that
bunker.
back? Wasn't
Jake's
that
bunker,
back
sorry.
on fucking Cowhearth?
Oh, no. No, was it?
We got to go there.
What?
I want to go there so bad. I really feel like we should go there.
I think we should go there. I mean, if he's around, he could be genuinely a pretty valuable ally for anything against Volos, given the fact that he's now seen past the fucking event horizon of a black hole.
Okay, well, before
Maybe
we
it's
go,
not big enough to eat the whole planet yet.
so
Would that mean we would have to go past the event horizon of a black hole to retrieve him?
That's a good question.
Oh.
well, if we're gonna do it, I guess me being a planar key in this place is our best chance to actually fucking do it because I haven't put the key away yet.
Also true.
But we don't want to use your power here, right? Because of the Ogrith? And
It's not
Volos?
necessarily, but we just don't want to attract Volus because we don't know what tricks he has up his sleeve. I have a feeling I think Galdrick is cocky enough that he think he can not beat him, but that he can ward him off.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and Obrith are only with Prime Ink,
Oh, yes, thank you.
yeah, or with masses of creation.
so real quick, I'll be like, Betty,
Yeah, hey Galdrick.
what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Stop smiling!
I've been calling you for a long time, Galdrick. I've been calling you. I've been calling your butler. I get Butler.
Sorry, Betty.
Listen, I've been in this weird human suit for so long now. I've been calling you and your butler for so long, and I get to run around every time. Every
Oh,
time.
Well,
What in the
Yeah.
HE double hockey sticks is happening?
oh, that's weird for you to hear you say. Okay, okay. So, boy, okay, have I got to fill you in?
Yeah, please do.
And I'll kind of fill her in about Volos, leader of the collective. It's all been a lie.
Oh my god.
We were the baddies working for the baddies, but then the baddie left and we came to the good, but then the good started doing good, so the baddie came back and tried to steal the kingdom keys, and he's absolutely jarbled the phone network so we can no longer communicate with each other because we're getting too close to actually achieving our goal, which is opposite of his goal, and blah 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 blah. I'll fill her on and everything.
Yes.
And she's just like, should I like not be here? Like, is he listening through what I'm seeing, or
I don't know.
all right, maybe I'll just not talk to my butler anymore.
Don't talk to your butler anymore.
It's probably
Okay.
not your butler.
Yeah, definitely don't talk to your butler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The butlers are all materialized. From what I understand, the butlers are all materialized entities. Like, they're not people. You and me, you know that. They're bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah,
They're servants.
I know.
And so whenever the butlers talk, now I don't think they're like subservient, but I do think they were created. I think they're kind of like a computer person man thing.
Yeah, no, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because my butler is a person, but my butler is also accidentally an idiot that tells Volos everything because, you know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You'd think a person with a brain and, you know, like thoughts and feelings, they'd be able to like say, oh no, wait, you're the bad guy. We're not doing the right thing no more.
Yeah. So somehow V-Dog is able to scramble everything with a simple thought because he created everything.
Maybe you two should actually keep calling your butlers just to keep up a pretense. Don't tell them real stuff, but tell them stuff maybe that you want Volos to hear.
That's not a bad point, actually.
That's
yeah.
kind of smart. But okay.
I'm gonna tell him I'm living in the Blue Wing permanently.
Yeah. Say that you're never leaving. We've decided we're staying forever.
I'm gonna call mine and say that everything is normal. I definitely have not seen Galdrick.
Oh,
Well, wait, what did you say, Locke?
That's a weird thing to include. Locke, what
Wouldn't
you
that
were
mean
saying?
that wouldn't that make him uninterested in me? Because I'm like, definitely haven't seen Galdrick. So
No, that's
no need to look over
Yeah,
here.
sounds great.
But has he asked if you've seen me?
No.
Okay, then probably don't bring that up.
volunteer that. Yeah. Just
Sure.
keep that part to
Yeah,
yourself.
don't you-
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
have you ever been pulled over by the police and you're like, don't have cocaine in my back left pocket?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and then they always check my back left pocket, and I'm like, see, I told you.
But in this case, you do have the cocaine, except the cocaine is Galdrick.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm the
no.
cocaine.
Yeah, no, I do have the cocaine this time. All right, yeah, no, that's a good point. Okay, I'll
don't
just stick
call
to the
him.
regular stuff.
Just don't call him. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So I remember you being smarter.
I don't.
That seems unnecessarily hurtful.
Okay, there we go. Now you're back.
I'm just kind of a badass. I'm just kind of a badass with fighting. You know, you're always trying to like show me up. And
No,
I got my fiery
I've
wings,
gotten
and I'm
3
like,
keys. What have you done? What have you done?
All right, no, I wasn't trying to have a pissing contest.
Okay, well I was.
Okay, well you win, King Pisser.
Oh, great. Okay. They're fucking
Feel good?
bananas. So, okay. Well, if they're here, I would like to try to. If he has taken everyone, I'm willing to bet that's for a not so good purpose. So I think maybe we might need to detour and fix that before we go to gold. Otherwise, we're gonna be like, here's an entire universe's worth of bodies that can wait.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this seems like a pickle.
What do you think, Locke? When you and Lou were planning all this, it's tough because the goal, that like they say, like the goal is an entirely new existence. So what does this existence matter? How do you feel about all this?
Well, I would like to know what Lou 2 has to report about this nothingness, because that will give us some idea of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, not a bad point. Slump wants to know more about why we can't find anybody. But Mr. Creepy Eavesdropper over there is listening to Mr. Blairby sleep. Creep.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Well, hey.
Well, wait, hold on. Before we continue, hey, you, and I snap at Lou.
Oh yeah.
I like do her. I signal for her to like check the room, like with their goggles.
You know, I was thinking that and then I got distracted. Yeah, can I look around? I'll definitely look at Red first.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll plus wisdom.
Oh, I gotta roll. Oh, thank
Hey,
goodness.
full success. Okay. Yeah, you look around. No one's here. Any ink? No one's here.
Any ink, okay.
Yep.
Nope, we look clear.
What are your thoughts, Mr. Teeny Todd?
If we're all clear, I mean, okay. In that case, I'll say keep an eye out. And I would like to try to, I don't know, I'm a planar key. Can I try to detect a source of bodies? Can I detect
Oh, that's cool.
essence of life? Can I detect a heat signature? You know, like what can I do to try to find these people? Because I assume us just getting in a spaceship and going is probably like throwing a needle in the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll keep an eye on Red in the meantime, just
Yeah.
in case.
Roll plus charisma, Galdrick, to try to see if you can sense anyone. All right.
Nice.
10, full success. Galdrick, you close your eyes again, and this time you're trying to listen for anything, any sign of life, anything at all, a breath, a heartbeat, a movement, a warmth, anything,
Fart,
mass,
anything.
literally anything. And your consciousness kind of stretches out, and you hear that one heartbeat, and it stretches out further and further and further, and that one heartbeat becomes smaller and smaller in the growing emptiness of everything else that you're touching, and your consciousness expands through the solar systems out to the entire galaxy, and all you feel is one tiny little heartbeat, and your consciousness expands further to the nearby galaxies and the infinite space in between, and all you can feel is the tiny pinprick of one heartbeat. And there is no one here other than one heartbeat.
So he's
What the
taking them out of the ink.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Or he's killed them.
Yep.
Do I know where the heartbeat is?
You can't get a perfect homing, but Slump, mentioned the fact that Jake's bunker is a likely starting place. And that feels like, it's definitely in this star system.
Gotcha. All right. Well, boys, it looks like we're going on a little trip.
Where to, Captain Teeny Tot?
I'm not the captain here anymore, silly.
Oh.
And look at Lou, because she's the one with the ship. She is.
Finally.
Ah, Captain Lou.
True.
As soon as Galdrick says that, Slum goes,
Oh, good point.
and then open palms his face.
Where to, Captain Lou?
Like open and palms Galdrick's face to push him out of the way.
Where to, Captain Lou?
Okay, listen, I'm right here. I thought I did pretty
shut
good last time.
Shut up.
Okay,
Shut up, crew member. Shut up, crew
yes,
member.
sir.
Shut up.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, ma'am.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Where to, Captain Lou?
Boy.
Let's go back to where it started. Let's find Kirby.
Great thinking.
That sounds like a great idea.
Are you crying?
No,
It looks a little bit like you're crying, though.
I'm not crying. I don't
Are
even
you
care.
Look,
I
it
don't
looks
even care.
it looks a little bit like you care, though.
I'm not. I don't even care.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
But everybody, what do you think? Did you want to take a moment to kind of rest here and before we go, or did you want to go right now and bring Kirby back and then rest?
Unless, kind of like look over at the other crew. Unless these doinkers have anything to actually fucking add, I say we go find the person that's likely in a lot of danger right now.
Yeah, Slump agrees, and that maybe could be an asset to us, because if that's the only person we're detecting in this entire ink, then that's probably a really big deal. Slump thinks that the whole needing to get everybody from an ink is probably more of a all or nothing kind of deal, you know?
Oh my god.
I would.
Oh boy, I just got a grin, and I hope Tech doesn't fucking hate me.
Uh-oh.
Tech,
Yeah.
can I once again listen to that heartbeat? And then after I listen to that heartbeat, can I sense its ink and see if it's red?
Okay, you did roll a 10. As you're kind of listening to this singular heartbeat, you know what, it's a full success, and I know what you're going for, so I will say, as you listen, you can tell that it is of this world. It is a
Okay.
white
Okay.
white
I was
heartbeat.
I was immediately thinking that somehow Volos put all of the people past the event horizon,
Oh.
and he was safeguarding it like, well, give me the key and you can have everyone back.
What's a billion people?
What's a billion?
What's a billion
trillion
people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're okay from the whole team?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Lux?
Slump is good with that.
I would say that. Well, Bluetooth, do we got anything in our in the bunker?
Ooh! I started doing clappy hands.
We've got a few items left. Not many though. Should we? Or is this the time to really start cleaning up the rest of the items?
Well, where's Zoe?
Oh, she's right here where you left her. And he
Okay.
reaches right behind the bar and pulls out Zoe.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
no, that doesn't get moved by anyone but you or me.
Oh yeah, I know you take care of it, hun.
Absolutely.
All right. Given the kind of critical mass of this situation, I think we need to go into the bunker.
To Jake's bunker?
No, our bunker.
Oh, I see.
To get the last of the items.
Yeah, and if you've made anything in the meantime, since I've been away.
Well, I've got a few things that I'm working on, but they're not quite ready yet. I'll
That's
give you
fine.
the last items that we have,
Okay.
and then the other items, well, they'll be ready before you go.
Okay.
I'll just pull them out, and you can decide who gets what.
Oh, okay.
All right. The first thing I've got here are the bags of transference. And he pulls out 2 bags and kind of puts them on the table. And they're both burlap sacks, about maybe a little bit bigger than bowling ball sized. He says, well, these 2 bags are always found as a pair. And whatever you put in there cannot be located by magic. And whatever's put in one bag can be pulled out of the other if you speak the right word. So it's great for hiding items. And if you want to move something without really moving it, then you can put it in one and pull it out of the other.
Do you know if that works across inks?
No, I don't think, well, I mean, you could try it, but I don't think that would probably work.
I'm like wide-eyed as all shit, and I want to say, does that count for keys?
If you put the key in, perhaps you could put that in the bag.
Maybe if you put the key in something else and put that in the bag?
Yeah, you could possibly try that. But, well, I mean, it sounds a little bit, that's playing a little bit fast and loose with the keys, to be honest. It kind of makes me a little bit nervous.
Imagine a 72-word password.
It's the lyrics to some.
Well, I mean, yeah, then you get lost forever. Or
I'll remember it. I have the steel trap.
Okay, what was the first thing you said when you came into the bar?
Man, camera, person, TV thing.
Confirmed. 200 IQ. Confirmed.
Oh, okay, great.
All right. The next thing I have is a very thick winter coat. It's very nice. It's got this little bit of feathers around the neck, and it's got this fur on the cuffs. It's very fashionable. It looks great. Goes with almost anything. And you'll be quite warm when you wear it, though. It's great in cold temperatures. If it's cold out, wear this. You'll be nice and warm.
Yep, that's boy. You've really found a number of ways to describe a coat.
Wow.
Oh yes, no. Also, when you wear it, if someone were to attack you, up to twice, it just wouldn't do anything.
Oh.
Just 2 times.
Ever.
As long as it's a hit. If they do a magic on you, they will do a magic on you. But if they go to hit you, then nothing happens.
Do you get to choose when, or is it just the first 2 times?
I'm not sure, as I've never used it, but I think it's just when it happens. If you're wearing it and you get hit, then nothing happens. So I don't think you get to choose. Now, this one's a little bit weird. It's a jar of fire and bees.
I immediately look at Slump and start shaking my head. Don't.
Oh, come
please,
on.
Don't. No, please.
Let's hear more.
It's it's got a little vial of liquid fire in there,
All right.
and then it's full of very, very angry bees.
Okay.
And when you throw it, it lights the bees on fire, as well as everything else, and the bees just attack everybody with fire and stinging.
Oh.
Including
kind
the
of
person who throws the bees?
Hurts everybody.
Yeah.
They're not tame bees, they're just very, very angry bees, and they'll attack everybody.
Okay. All right.
And then there's one last item here. Here it is. This one is the most powerful item we have. I'm a little bit scared to hand it out, but if this is the time,
Hold up, it's gonna be a fucking toothpick. What is it?
This, and he holds up a feathered quill with a black tip on it. It's a white feathered quill with a black tip.
Patrick immediately is very intrigued.
Have we seen this quill in a narrative camera? Is that cheating to ask?
I will explain the item first.
Okay.
This item, I don't even really understand. It possesses a power of creation that seems to transcend anything that I understand about inks, about existence, about anything. There is enough ink on this quill to write 3 words. And those 3 words will be, as literally as possible, manifested into existence, with no exception.
Follows must fail.
That's pretty good.
As I understand it, and as I've named it, I just call it narrative ink. And with 3 words,
Fuck Tiny.
you can make it into reality.
Well,
It's gonna take some thinking.
Yeah.
Those are the items I've got.
perfect ham sandwich.
No.
That's actually
No.
quite good. though.
Slump pushes Galdrick a foot away from the pen.
No, oh, come on, I wouldn't naturally do that.
No.
No.
All right, so you guys now have those items and you can hand them out to whoever.
I would like to take the ink and I would like to write down more narrative ink. No, I'm just kidding.
And you get enough for 1 word.
That Judy pen.
It is the most powerful item I have to offer you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is 3 words of narrative ink.
Okay.
It's
So-
something about love and friendship. That's the answer.
Slump knows what to put. Put
And-
Slump cannot die.
That's good. That's good.
No, that's horrible.
What?
That's
Come
horrible.
on.
That's horrible.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you why that's horrible.
Why?
Because there was this move. Oh god, it was terrifying. So what? There was this story. Okay. People who couldn't die. Right. They would die, and then they would be like, oh, I'm alive, and then they would die, and they would be like, oh, I'm alive because they can't die. Right. And
Okay.
so what they did is they put this person in an Iron Maiden and they dropped them in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
So they would suffocate for thousands of years, and each
Like-
time just revive after 2 minutes and then die drowning again.
Like in a big pool?
Like an
Like
ocean.
with floaties? Forever? Like a forever trip to the pool?
No.
Wow! Slump cannot die! Slump cannot die!
Oh god. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. And I'm just gonna. I slowly take the ink quill and I just put it in my pocket. I'm just like, I'm just gonna put this away. Oh look, it's a stapler.
Wow.
I look at everybody else. I give them a thumbs up. I'm like, I'll just keep this tick.
So I'm going to warn you about a couple things with the narrative ink. It is as literal as possible. The other thing is you can with that ink fail the campaign if you use it without adequate knowledge. You can do something that will cause a fail state of the campaign.
Oh my God. Okay.
It is absolute power with that item. So either use it for something very small that you understand the ramifications of, or be very careful if you're going to use it for something big, because being clever with it could result in a failed state.
Woo. Don't want that.
So just so you know.
Yeah. This is essentially the thing. This is gonna be my
Hail Mary.
liar's tongue.
Liar's tongue,
This
yeah.
is my liar's tongue. I'm just gonna hold on to this thing until the very last oh fuck moment. Like I'm not gonna remember I have this until 6 months from now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good pen. Wow.
Being inside the. You know what? Hey, you know what? Planar key, because I really fucking miss this shit. I really fucking miss this power of all the campaigns that we've gone through with this, like little sub campaigns. I really miss having my little personal pocket.
Oh,
Can I planar key give myself back my pocket, and that's just where I put the quill so it can never be stolen?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Oh, thank God. I think it was in my pocket. I'm like, yay, it's here, it's gone, it's here. Oh, fuck, oh, there it is.
It does
Okay.
seem safe.
Okay, I put it away. I'm like, okay, that's safe. What do you guys want? What are you guys gonna get? You want the jar bees? You're gonna take the jar bees, aren't you?
Well, Slump was actually thinking that coat sounds pretty nice.
Thank God I do not want you with the fucking bees.
Nah, bees suck. Fuck bees. Slump wants the coat. But
You know, these are actually a pretty foundational part of any ecosystem. Like, they're
Fuck 'em.
pretty important.
Nah, fuck
sort
all of 'em.
I mean, okay.
fuck every bee. If Slump could, he would fuck every bee.
Oh,
So we could just get these. We don't have to hand them out now. We could just save them for whenever we want, right?
that's
Or
true.
you-
Like a co-op sort of situation.
Yeah, is that what you think, Mr.
Anyone can use
Luchu?
it.
Oh yeah, they're yours. You can put them wherever you want. You can carry them with you. They're yours now. You can hand them out whenever you want. Use them whenever you want. They're yours.
Yeah, I'm 100% thinking that like if we were gonna give the bag to anybody, Locke, that should be your bag. Cause think of literally just having a bag of explosives.
Great idea.
Oh boy.
Like you could have that bag stocked here, and just have constantly explosives and grenades and things that go fire and big boom boom bang bang, and you could just pull it out your side of the bag wherever we are.
As long as it's within the sink, I believe.
Oh, it just means something. Well, that's okay. We can make it work. Okay. Well, I'll just gather up all the items and I'll put them in my pocket. I'll be like, well, you hand out and just tell me when you want one, I guess.
That works.
All right. Okay. Well, boy.
Should we go get our boy?
Yeah, Slump thinks we need to go get Mr. Kirby.
Oh God.
Wait, before we do, what was his first name? It's gonna be so embarrassing if we get there we don't remember his name.
Herbert.
Harold, you said? Harold?
Herbert. Herbie Gerby
Harold
was his
Kirby?
name.
Ah, jeez. We gotta write this down.
Herbie Gerby was his name. Oh, remember the song they used to sing on the planet?
Oh God. Okay, hold on. So before we go really quick, I wanna make sure Betty is who she says.
Yep.
Because with how everything is gone and how just terrified I am, I want to see if Betty is who she is.
Yeah.
Is there a way to tell if Betty is? God, I don't know how else to put this. Spywared.
Yeah, I know, right? Roll plus charisma. Okay. 9, high mixed success. When you look at Betty and you see how she's kind of chatting with people and talking with people, she seems like she's exactly the Betty you've always known. And as you are now a planar key, you can now see ink as well. You can see and weave ink. And you can kind of see the ethereal tethers that, tether angels to their butlers. And it doesn't seem live. Like, it doesn't seem like she's spywared. It seems like if she was to communicate, then it's an open line and you don't know what could happen at that point. Somebody could look through her like a periscope. But as long as she's not communicating with anyone, she's safe.
Gotcha.
And she like when you kind of look her over, she's definitely who she always has been. Like, that's just Betty.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, we'll be back, I guess.
Mr. Lutu,
Yes.
does this seem like an okay idea? Or should we be pitter-pattering into the gold ink and saying, fuck Kirby?
No, I think this is probably the best idea. Kirby would be great to have back. If he's got any kind of idea of what Volos has been doing, that would be great for us to maybe try to handle the situation with everybody being gone before you go to the gold. The gold is still secure. Me and my contact on the other side, we've got it completely secured. Volos has not been in, can't get in. We're all safe on there.
He can't get in to the planar keys?
To the gold ink.
Oh, okay. Oh, how sure are you?
Totally sure. Trust me, he's tried.
That tracks with how we've looked at things in the noodle shop. Yeah. He can't seem to get into the gold.
Wait a minute.
No, we've made sure.
So I have a question. If we can't, okay, well, hold on, just a quick second. Why don't we take this whole fucking bar to the gold ink?
Yeah, and there's not that many people left to transfer. We could just take all you guys and Kirby, and we'll just go hang out in the gold.
Or how, Mr. Lu too? Are you that confident that the Foley dog can't get into the gold ink that you'd take the bar there?
Well, here's the thing. We actually need one on either side. If we moved this to the gold side, I wouldn't be able to hold the door from this side.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Got it.
So, yeah, we need to be out here, so we hold it from the inside and the outside.
Okay.
That
No,
makes sense.
I think what you're doing is a smart idea. Go get Kirby, see if he's got any idea, if he actually found Volos, or perhaps he knows where everybody went. I'm not really sure.
I can't believe he was going to try and kill Volos.
Fucking idiot. Really?
He got really upset. He got really, really upset.
About what?
Yeah.
About you guys. He cried a lot. And
Sounds
then he
like
cried
Kirby.
some more,
Uh-huh.
and then he said he was gonna go kill Volos. So he put his gun on his hip, and then he started crying some more, and he took a couple days, and then he gathered himself up, got his gun again, went into his ship, broke down, cried in his ship, slept the night in there.
Yeah, that's oh god.
Okay.
And then the next day he took off, and that's the last we saw of him.
We should go. We gotta bring him home.
Yeah, we should probably go and get him. He's not doing great.
All right.
Then off we go.
I think
we
my
go.
ship was...
Sorry, I was just gonna say, any advice for us going out? Is there anything you think that we should be aware of that maybe we're not?
Well, what I've gathered here is that it seems like Goldrick has got the blue planar key within him.
Yeah, that's bingo.
Yeah, and how's that holding up? Just seems pretty stable.
Oh yeah, it turns out I was the blue planar key.
Mm-hmm.
Like millennia ago. Like I am. Yeah, it's a long story.
Oh.
Very
Well,
stable. This is mine.
Yeah, it looks very stable, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
What is
Be
Betty's
careful.
what is Betty's reaction to that?
Betty's like wide eyed. You're the fucking what?
Oh yeah, I didn't remember.
And Lutu says, just be sure not to do too much creating. Don't want the Oberth to be peeking in over here. Other than that,
I'm not gonna do that. I want to manifest like an ice cream cone.
Yeah,
No,
well,
that was
okay,
just a
yeah,
bit.
that's part of the problem. Also, when you had the white key the first time,
Yeah.
you did spontaneously create forests floating out in the space and randomly create all sorts of things.
It was unstable. This one's stable.
All right, just make sure, because that's the last thing we need is you creating a bunch of new stuff and calling the Oberth here.
We're not gonna do that.
All right. Other than that,
However, how
watch out for
hilarious would it
Volos.
be if we called the Oberth on Volos?
It'd be pretty good, I think.
Pretty good, unless he's got some way to deal with it.
Then it would be bad.
bad.
That'd be really bad. Yeah, it'd be really awful if that was the
What
case.
if they're friends? Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, all we need now is for Volos to have some sort of Oberth vacuum and then spit it back out at us.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Something like a t-shirt gun, but with Oberth.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
So be careful, and if you see Volos, just, run away.
Okay.
Or,
Well, okay, sounds good.
do you think you could kill him?
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, probably.
Yep.
Okay, no, that was the wrong answer. That was a trick question.
Oh.
That was a trick question.
Oh,
The
pretty
answer is
much,
no.
Pretty
Oh.
much, probably,
Nope.
definitely.
Yeah.
The answer was
easily.
definitely no.
Should we just do that
Probably.
first and then go and get Kirby?
Well, yeah, what if you need it?
Oh, true.
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
okay.
you know what? Hold on a second. Speaking of which, actually, I do have a question for you, Almighty Czar of Knowledge. When we had the key, Volidog was all like, "This is my key now," and he tried like sucking the key out and putting it inside this object.
Yeah, it was a box. That's true.
Yep,
Yeah.
that happened.
What was that? And where do I get one? And how do I use it against him?
All right, so I've been thinking a lot about his little box that seems to be able to suck out keys, because that's honestly completely terrifying. And I think we're gonna have to deal with that at some point, because I don't see how we're going to deal with him when he's got that. He's got something inside the box. I looked over the runes, I looked over the materials, and nothing about what he's made that box out of should be able to do what it's doing. So it must be something inside the box that lets that happen. My contact inside the gold ink, I think, might be able to know more, but we're going to need to get the box away from him at some point.
Oh,
What?
How would
Lou,
we do that? Yeah, sorry.
we have a curse at the moment. I think Locke might have told you already.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we used our last luck to break the box, and then he's doomed, and we're doomed, but at least he's also doomed?
Doom is a pretty serious thing.
It does seem serious.
I have been doing some thinking, and honestly, about the curses.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think my contact in the gold ink might know about that too. My knowledge about everything is largely due to my conversations with my contact in the gold ink, and I think they're probably the best person for you to talk to about these things.
Boy, I'm excited to meet this person. Have we asked their name? Have you told us?
I haven't told you, to make sure that should the worst happen, you don't know who it is, so you can't tell anyone else who it is.
okay. Well, we'll get who it is when we come back after.
Yeah, wait for the. Yeah, things could go wrong still.
Yeah, no, when I send you over there, I'll tell you who it is for sure.
Okay.
All right.
No,
Well,
I think you've got a good plan. Sounds good to me.
what's the plan again?
I think we're gonna take my ship and head over to the old bunker and get our pal Kirby.
Yeah,
And bring him back into the fold.
no problem. He'll say, "Hey, I was waiting for you guys to show up. I'm unharmed."
It'll be
and
like
ready to
15
go.
minutes. It's gonna be so fast. Yeah. I think didn't we shrink my ship down to store it? Is my ship around here?
Yeah, it's in oh God, I think it's next to the farm where Kevin is.
Kevin.
Oh yeah, you guys have a farm here now. Freehand, green. There's a farm back here now.
Oh,
And
that's so nice. What is that, basil?
Basil, oregano, some thyme.
I love a herb garden.
I tried planting cucumbers in there, and somehow I couldn't grow cucumbers, which is kind of embarrassing.
Probably needs a little more light, more natural light.
Oh, sure, that makes sense. They're supposed to be easy to grow.
Yeah, like I'm sure you can make a sunlight lamp.
Oh yeah, no, I'll get it all set up.
Sunlight lamp doesn't exist. Stupid Locke.
Locke makes one in his hand.
Slump turns pale.
Then he turns it on. Sunlight. There you go, hon.
Oh, thanks. I'll set this up, and I'll try the cucumbers again.
All right. All aboard, I guess.
Yep.
Yep, you guys go into the farm, you pick up the little miniature ship, you take it outside, you expand it to its full size just outside the bar.
Good. I totally remember how to do that, so that's good.
Yeah. Galdrick usually needs to shoot it with his enlarging, but now he's
Yeah.
a planar keen, he doesn't need to shoot it.
He just thinks about it.
Yep.
I'll pop it open and I'll get my gun and I'll shake it and I'll be like, wait a minute, and then I'll make it bigger.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Boop. Ship is full size. I don't know if I even have the.
I know. Did we have one?
I thought we did.
I thought so
for
too, but maybe
sure.
that's imagination.
Maybe it's just imagination. Maybe I've just imagined the ship so well.
I know, right?
That yeah. Wow. Maybe I could have sworn.
Maybe we did.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, yeah, no, it's the ship exactly as you remembered it, which you definitely, yep, it's, listen, it doesn't matter. It's definitely the ship that you remember.
Lou says, "Ah," and runs towards it real fast.
Yep. It's, so yeah, the side kind of folds out like a fortune teller's booth, and you guys all kind of cram yourselves into the ship, and you're ready to go.
I gotta set up before we
okay.
go. I gotta set up my tunes,
Okay, yeah,
my
what do
driving
you
music. Oh, just the classic year 4008 space music.
Okay, gotcha.
Top 40, top 40.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And are you guys heading back to Cowhearth?
Yeah, I mean, is there a way that we can? Do we know the space? I was gonna say airspace, but I guess there's no air. Do we know the space well enough that we can enter the area without being right there right away? I don't want to fly in with a couple of. I don't even remember what was the crazy fucking Men in Black.
TAC.
Yeah, the TAC. I don't want to fly in and end up right on top of a TAC ship or some shit like that.
I think if they actually asked Log about this, Log's response would be like, "Oh, you don't need to worry about the TAC."
Oh, why is that? Because
What happened?
everyone in the universe is gone.
Black hole kind of expanded.
The Great Equalizer.
Yeah, they probably, from what I've heard, they left before it got too bad.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't want any more of that. And then Folos probably has him. I should stop saying the name fully. Is that true? If we say his name, he gets summoned sometimes?
Volos showed up at one point and said, "You can go ahead and say my name. I can find you whenever I want."
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
What a jerk that guy is, anyways. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. Can we take like a circuitous route in case Volos is watching? I don't know. I don't want him to see a beeline right to the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll plus intelligence to kind of plot a non-obvious route.
I have a single intelligence. Oh dear.
Okay, so you accidentally feed some dirty oil into the engine, and not only do you fly straight towards the bar, but you leave a massive fiery exhaust trail the whole way there.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
You know what? We've been on the water a long time, and it's been a while since we've been here. Before we were on the water, we were on like, horses and stuff in the green.
Well, that's bad. Wow. Okay.
I think you guys are there now. Like, I think that was the plotting and that was the flying the course.
Nice.
Over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you guys kind of fly through the
God, why there's so
God, I don't remember. I don't
Why are there
remember why
1,000 icks?
I don't know why there's
Oh, it's about
1,000
to see
fucking
you.
eggs.
Welcome back.
I wonder what story beat that was. Something amazing, I think.
What layer are you on? Layer. Okay, you're on token. Okay, cool. You guys fly back to Cowhearth, the planet that it all started on. And the music changes. As you
There it
guys are back on Cowhearth, like just a couple miles away from where the whole adventure started in Tom's Cave, and you arrive at Marshall's garage, where on the door it still says home when you need it. Now, when you guys flew past the planet,
Yeah.
the black hole had expanded like to be quite significant, but a large part of the planet is still here. So like you guys land on Cowhearth, Like you land in Quinton and everything's fine here. Like you're not being destroyed by the black hole or anything like that. You are safely out of the black hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the rate at which it's expanding doesn't seem super threatening.
No, not for right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys land outside the bar.
Now, I think Kirby's going to be a little jumpy. He thinks he's the only person left in existence. And you know how heroic he gets, and he might shoot us if we just barge in. So I think we should maybe do some sort of special knock or something.
I bang on the door.
Oh, hey, idiot!
Idiot! Blah, 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 blah.
It's us! It's your friends! It's us!
As you guys like bang on the door, you hear like a couple dishes clatter to the ground. And then you hear someone at the door. Hello?
This
Is that Kirby?
This is the tack. You have 2 seconds to
Is
open
that-
the door. You're gonna be.
I knew it. You can't get me in here.
We're coming in.
God.
This is gonna be so funny.
You can't trick me, Volos. You already took everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me try.
Okay. No, it's not. It's not me. It's not. Open the door.
You didn't even change your voice, Volos, you dumb idiot.
Come on.
I'm gonna shoot you again. You come in here, I'm gonna shoot you again, just like I did
Come
before.
on.
I'm gonna make you cry.
You're gonna cry, you little baby.
I don't cry.
Uh-oh.
You cry.
You're gonna cry.
Get out of here, Volos.
Just like that time I took 2 sticks of med gel from your sheriff's department. Yeah, you're gonna cry like a little baby. You remember that time I took that stapler and fed it to Slump in front of you and made you cry? Seriously, open it up. It's us.
I'm not opening up, Volos.
It's us, though.
Remember he said the thing about the stapler.
Yeah, it's Galdrick. Open up.
Wait, why do you
Remember?
sound weird, Galdrick?
Oh my God, I'm still doing the voice. That's
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought I stopped messing with you ages ago. Open up.
And the door like cracks open just a little bit, and all you see is a giant eyeball. and then as soon as it kind of like takes you guys in, the door swings open, and Kirby just kind of like rushes forward and tries to grab you all, but he can't grab all of you in his arms, so he just kind of like slides down the front of you, unable to kind of grab everyone. He's like, oh my God! You're alive!
This is Slump's nightmare. This is Slump's nightmare.
My God, I can't believe I saved you all.
Wow, saved
man.
all of you.
I was
Wait,
so worried it didn't work, but it worked, and I saved you.
Wait, how did you save us? What
What did you think
do?
was happening?
Volos, like, found you guys and was like torturing you, and he would do nasty things to you, so I shot him.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
I shot him real bad, a bunch of times. And then he was like, ah! And then he ran away. And now you're here. I saved you.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Don't do that again in the future, though, because that might not work again.
Don't worry. He won't come back here again.
What?
Wait. Back up.
Yeah, we need more information.
Yeah.
Kirby,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
chased Volos away.
Yeah. I shot him.
How?
I landed on my planet. I was like, not on my home turf. And then he showed up and he's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to kill you. And I was like, not if I have anything to say about it. And then there was this tumbleweed. And I was like, now's my time. So I pulled out my gun and I shot at him. And he held up his hand like he was going to stop the bullet, like some sort of idiot. And then the bullet went through his hand and hit him in the face.
Whoa.
So I shot him again, and it hurt him real bad. So I shot him again, and he screamed and ran away.
Wait, you bypassed his ink?
Yeah, no, I shot him real good.
Holy!
That's amazing.
What are you?
It takes
Kirby.
prime ink coins for me to even chase him away. What did you do?
I'm just Kirby. I just shot him with this. And he
Okay.
holds
What
up
kind
his
of gun?
pistol.
Yeah, show the gun.
I just shot him with this.
Can I inspect the gun?
Yeah, roll plus intelligence.
Same.
Yeah, roll plus intelligence.
This is just a gun.
There we go. Yeah, lock window.
Lock? It's just a gun.
Holy shit!
It's just a fucking revolver.
Yeah, 100%. It's just a fucking revolver. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, there is absolutely nothing special about it. Nothing arcane, nothing enchanted, absolutely nothing about it. It is just a fucking revolver.
Okay, Kirby, we need to get you back to the bar. We need to figure out what you did.
I don't
It's
know how
because
to
you're
get back to the
pure of
bar.
It's because you're pure of heart. I'm sure of it.
Well, I mean, if we can weaponize the power of friendship, I'm all for it.
Not a bad plan, honestly.
Okay, but I don't know how to get back to the bar. I flew out here and then shot Volos, then I went to go back and the bar wasn't there no more.
It got real hairy out. They had to move it.
But now I can't find my way back home.
Well, we'll take you. It's okay.
And now my friends are here. I can't take it. We can live here though.
No,
We can just-
We're not allowed to peanut butter and meatballs. I've been eating peanut butter and meatballs.
No, what? Peanut butter
like,
and
I've been
meatballs?
Yeah, I've been eating peanut butter and meatballs for
Oh,
like
God.
a month and
together
a
or
half.
separately?
How's your...
All kinds of ways.
how's
Sometimes
the
Sometimes I cut the meatballs in half and then I make a little peanut butter in the middle. It's like a peanut butter meatball sandwich.
You ever try doing it the opposite way, where you just like make balls of peanut butter and you use the meat like spread?
Yeah, sometimes I mash up the meatballs and then I put them in the jar of peanut butter and mix it all together and eat it by the spoon.
That doesn't sound very good, buddy.
That's
It's not very good. There's not many ways you can eat peanut butter and meatballs. It's pretty good.
Well, you're fine now, Kirby, you crybaby. Sheesh,
My
we're
tummy
here.
hurts. I had too many meatballs and peanut butter. Oh man, I need real food. This is terrible.
If you don't
Here,
shut the
come on, I
fuck
got
up
granola
more
bars
than
on
your
my
stomach
ship.
is gonna hurt.
What?
If you don't shut the fuck up more than your stomach is gonna hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so shut the
It really
fuck
is
up.
you guys. I miss you
Hey,
guys.
it's us.
Okay, can we have a little meatball party first?
No,
though, before we
no,
Absolutely.
no.
Yay!
I would
All right, I'll
love
go
that.
Get some meatballs for us. They're really
Okay.
cold and dry.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They're really old. They've been sitting out for a long time. They don't seem to spoil. They just kind of get really, really dry.
Okay, so I want to, if I can, I would like to use my planar keys to make them taste delicious, just to fuck with Slump and everyone else in the party.
Oh my god.
He brings out the meatballs, and they're like little lumps of rock.
Oh.
But then, like, as he like extends the tray, they've got little toothpicks like barely jammed in them to try to get through their chalky, rocky exterior.
Gross.
And as he kind of lifts them up, they kind of change and they become these delicious, moist, perfect meatballs. And as they change, he kind of pulls it back. He's like, oh no, something weird's happening. No, I gotta throw these ones out.
No, that's goddamn. Okay, we gotta go. Come on.
We gotta go.
Okay. You guys hop back into Lou's ship. And you guys now do know the way back to Lou's bar.
Phew.
Good.
Hold on, before we make the journey all the way, make sure he's not bugged.
It's actually not a bad point.
Is he
That's not
the gold planar key? And that's why he was able to shoot fellows.
Go ahead, and anyone that wants to inspect Kirby can go ahead and roll plus wisdom. Or actually, it's in plus intelligence.
Oops. -2 from that.
Oh my god. Okay.
Whoa.
We got some very high rolls. It's just fucking Kirby, man.
Power of friendship.
It's just Kirby and all his patheticness and
The power of righteousness and altruism has had to defeat Volos. Apparently.
yeah, so yeah, no, he's not bugged, he's safe.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys make your way
Stealthily.
as stealthy as you can be, back to the bar. And Kirby has a big crying reunion with everyone else.
The concrete heroes return.
They're very excited to see him, but then also not quite so excited because he really makes a big show of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are back at the bar. And as you arrive, Lou 2 is like, all right, so what did you find out from Kirby about everything?
Oh yeah, we talked more about meatballs.
Yeah, You can have meatballs, and you can have them in a sandwich, and then you could also cut them up, and you could put them in peanut butter. Oh,
This little man fought Volos.
well, that's kind of up for debate still. We're not too sure on the details on that. Probably
No, wait.
might not actually did it.
When you say fought Volos, what do you mean?
He used his ordinary revolver, ordinary Kirby, and fended Volos off.
Kirby, wait. No, I don't. Nope, I got no idea. Nope. Thought I had an idea. Nope, no idea. That's Kirby. How'd you do that? Well, I just pulled up my gun and shot him and said, "Not here, not here, not in my home, not my friends." And I shot him and he got hurt.
Like he actually said, "Ow, you bastard," and like left.
Well, he was like screaming and crying, and then he's like, "Oh no!" and then he ran away.
Insight check. No.
Kirby can't lie.
Oh wow.
Or when he does, it's extraordinarily obvious.
Mr. Lou, do you think
Was
that
that
could have
obvious?
could it have anything? So what do you think that could be about? Slump has so many. Slump was thinking, and he thinks he might even have an idea. And sometimes Slump's thoughts have feelings of their own. Fucking Lou too. Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, what are you thinking?
A lot to unpack.
So, Slump was thinking, what if something about everybody being gone either means that now Volidog has no power, or that maybe someone else took all the souls and Volidog is trying to get power back from them. Do you think either of those are possible? What would cause something like this?
Retcon.
Uh-oh.
Techsmith missed an important note.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I think this is the first time we've ever had to retcon.
Yeah.
I know. I totally fucking missed this note. I got so caught up in the fucking meatballs and peanut butter.
Okay.
I legit forgot this fucking note. Damn it.
Okay, everyone in the bar, pause the universe.
Okay. Oh my god. Well, this would have far more fucking impact if I had managed to fucking
Say it when you intended to.
It's totally good. This humanizes you. It's awesome. Don't even worry about
it. 112 episodes and I'm fine. And now I fuck it up. Great.
Hit it with us. What did we miss?
Okay.
So he can bleed.
He's afraid.
Okay. So when you guys are at the bar, or sorry, at the bunker, and you guys are talking to Kirby, you are planning to leave, and when you plan to leave, that is when you do see a red portal open up beside you.
Oh.
I like the other way better.
Yeah,
I know,
nicer.
right? As the red portal opens up, Volo steps through with a hand raised in like I come in peace kind of thing. He's not coming in violence. He is just arriving, making it clear he only wants to talk.
Ada goes up. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna shoot. It's just aimed.
Yep.
What does Kirby
Not
look
Ada,
like?
Sorry, Zoe.
Oh yes.
What does Kirby do?
Yeah, how's Kirby's vibe? Is he looking real scared?
Kirby like is reaching for his gun.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like he's ready for fucking round 2. And as Volos steps through the portal, it's not just the image you're seeing kind of thing. Like sometimes he just has the portal and talks through it. He actually steps out.
Not too far,
into-
Volos.
Just through the and he kind of stops. Like as you say that, his hooded, cloaked head kind of looks over to you, and you see him with his dark robes on and his gray, fleshy, skinny arms with wide palms of hands and long fingers at the end. and in one hand the cube is hovering above his hand, but the other hand is held up in an I'm doing nothing kind of manner. And when you say that, not too far, the head kind of whips towards you, Lou, and now, for the first time ever, Galdrick, you can now see his eye as well. You've never been able to see his eye. His eye is made of ink. All you guys see are his teeth. And now you can see that big, red, bleeding eyeball from under the cloak. And he looks directly at you, Lou.
Oh, God.
Now. I don't mean any harm right now. I just want to talk for a minute.
You can talk right there.
All right. You can put the gun down, Locke. I'm not.
And given our history, I prefer it up.
All right.
Yeah! I raised my gun too, just in case.
Galdrick. I sense something just a little bit different about you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm kidding, of course. Vetha already told me.
I changed my hair.
Yes, and you also have the blue planar key within you.
Don't know what you're talking about.
That's
What? So
all
what if
right.
what if he did, Mr. Foley Dog? Hi, by the way.
Well, then, hi, by the way. I think that's great for you, honestly. And I know what you're going to do next. You're
What?
going to get the gold key. And I'm just here to tell you, I won't interfere. That key is all yours. I have no intention of sending Mitra or Vetha or any of my minions into the gold to harass you. Go there, do what you need to do, get the key. However, when you have got the gold key, as I'm sure you will get it, you will bring the gold key and the blue key and the green and the white here. And you will give them to me. And if you do not, I will destroy everyone from this plane of existence. And I don't mean kill. I mean destroy. I have found a way to erase them from existence. They will not appear in your Rebound Prime ink. They are gone forever. I have found a way to wipe them from existence, remove them from the equation, and your whole rebinding will be for nothing. Your mission is now failed. You cannot do what you sought to do, and you should thank me for it. It was a waste of time. It was folly, and now I have saved you from making a catastrophic mistake. So bring the keys here, give them to me, and I will release everyone back where they were, and I will rule creation
And there's the part.
as a wise leader. I will do what I have to do. But once I have it, you can expect wisdom, reason, and compassion. But you need to bring them here, or I will destroy everyone.
Nothing you have done has ever demonstrated those qualities.
Has it not? Am I not reasonable? Am I not knowledgeable?
Where is
Am
the
I not
compassion?
logical? Did I not save Slump when he was being destroyed by the burn protocol of that spice maker. Did I not weave him back to being
He did do
every
that.
might
Did do that,
of
yeah.
power I could muster?
That was pretty nice of him.
I feel like that was still self-serving a little bit, though.
Yeah.
How was it self-serving? You have
Because-
done nothing but
Because you
thwart
think
my
we're gathering you the keys.
And also,
Oh, look what you're doing to Slime! Stop that!
You wove it back together, nice stuff.
please, I'm so sorry. Also, what would you do if you got all of it? What if we gave it all to you? What would you do?
I would simply be the creator that we do not have. I would be the guiding hand. I would give you purpose, reason, and a meaning which you do not have.
What meaning would you give to us?
As you are a step above most others at this time, I would let you choose your meaning. And if you would want one assigned, I could find one worthy of glory or story, legend or comfort.
Why is
Your
it that,
choice.
Why do you want power? Why do you want to be the ruler anyways? What's wrong with the way things are? Why do you want it to change?
Because right now it is meaningless. There is no point to anything. It is all wasted. We need
He's bored. He's
reason.
bored. That's what it is. He's bored. He's bored.
And so what if, how would you, because we probably can't do anything to stop you, oh mighty and wise Volley dog. What would you, how would you destroy them? How would you even do that? If we didn't show up? How would you said you're going to destroy them. How would you do that? How could you? You don't know. Did you make that
I
up?
do.
How?
I have not made it up. I have an ingenious plan,
Okay.
but I'm not about to reveal it to you. You do what I ask, or I destroy everyone, and you fail anyways.
Okay.
And I will go. Just know, bring me the keys. I will not interfere. When I have them, I will become the ultimate creator. I will give reason and purpose and meaning to all lives.
Can I be looking at... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If you fail, I will destroy everyone, and you will fail.
What were we gonna say?
This friggin' guy. Can I have been looking at the box while we're having this conversation? I'm wondering if it's acting in any sort of way with Galdrick there, like as the planar key,
Yeah.
but the box not actively
Yeah,
sucking.
was it going off
what's
like
the
a
feeling?
Death Stranding fucking detector? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Roll plus intelligence. to
Oh,
kind of
man.
inspect the box.
I only got one of those. Oh, hey.
Wow. Full 12. That's, maximum success. As you're looking at the box, it is not going off like a detector or anything like that. If anything, it looks like it's sucking in. And
Like not bringing the outside stuff in, but it's just sucking into itself.
it, when you guys flew here, you saw the black hole and its impact on everything. The box almost seems related to the black hole.
In function, or like literally that particular black hole.
Like there's I don't know what the words are. You
Yeah,
saw the
fair.
black hole and how it sucks in, right?
Yeah.
This thing is doing a very similar thing.
That's interesting. So like even just like the white ink of existence around it is maybe reacting a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It just seems to pull like it's related to a black hole.
Yeah, but only ink. Or no, like I guess it would be some essence, or
like yeah, ink basically, yeah.
is Galdrick's like form any different with the
No.
blue? Okay.
No.
If I look at what's it look like in red?
You can see it kind of like pulling at his hand.
Okay, so equally kind of thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna file that, and then I'm gonna tell the party all of that once Volos isn't in front of us.
Yeah.
And with that, I take my leave.
Wait!
Yes, Galdrick.
I just want to see something real quick. Kirby, shoot his ass!
No.
I think if Kirby even tries it, Slump is literally going to take the gun out of his hand and open hand slap him across the face.
No, we gotta see if this works!
Just hard enough to make it make a really loud smacking sound, but not enough to actually like do any damage. But he definitely
fucking shoot him!
Yeah, he reaches for his pistol,
Yep.
and you take the gun out and slap him.
God
And
damn
it's-
it, Slump!
And as soon as that happens, Slump would turn.
Now we'll never know!
Slump would turn to Volos and say,
Hey, sorry about that, Mr. Foley Dog.
I'm not that concerned, to be
Did he
honest.
really shoot you?
Did he shoot you?
Yes, he did.
And you cried?
And you cried and said that it hurt?
And ran away?
Ran away? You fled in terror?
I did leave because it hurt significantly more than I thought it would.
Why is that?
I nudge
you
Kirby
think?
like, yeah, man, why not?
I don't know why, but I don't think he could do it again. Could
You want to
Kirby?
test that theory?
And he just kind of like stares at Kirby, and you kind of see Kirby's knees start to shake a little bit.
No.
Give him back his
no,
gun. Give him back his gun.
no.
Give him back his
Is
gun.
that what you want, Kirby?
Uh-oh. Is
Do
that what
you
you
want to take another shot at me, Kirby?
Hey, you leave him alone, or I'm never giving you any keys, all right? Maybe, we'll see. I want to see how this goes. Listen, you always ask a lot for us. I'm just asking to let my friend shoot you in the face.
To be fair, Galdrick, I know at this moment you don't think you're going to give me the keys. You plan to placate me.
I'll
in
probably
some
give you the
way.
keys. I'll probably give you the keys. It's fine.
I highly doubt that you truly believe that.
Well, then why do you even bother?
Because I want you to know what you have to do after you've failed at
By the
whatever
way,
schemes you have.
Did Bitra or whatever the fuck her name is? Did she tell you my deal that I offered? She did. I bet she didn't even tell you about the deal.
Yes, Vetha told me. Of
Uh-huh.
course she told me.
Uh-huh.
I am
And?
uninterested.
You what?
I am uninterested.
So you
will
don't want-
bring me
Wow.
the keys here and now.
Huh?
You will bring me the keys here, and then I will return everything to the way it was.
Oh, you want me to go get all the keys and give the keys that we currently have to you now?
Now, Mr.
No.
Foley Dog,
But he said here and now.
he said that, but he didn't.
He was just being dramatic, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mr. Foley Dog, Slump has an important question.
Yes.
Are there more people interested in the keys? And if so, what do they want? Because we got to be prepared in case someone else comes up to us with a different offer. But what if they're lying to us? Then you got to prepare us. Is there anyone else we should keep a lookout for who also wants the keys? And what should we say if they approach us?
There are other people interested in the keys. Many of them don't know what they're looking for yet.
Oh,
They
okay.
are all a danger to you,
Okay.
but I am handling them
Okay. How's that going?
very well.
Okay.
So you have nothing to worry about. I've handled the ones who would seek you out. Trust me, I am the most benevolent and reasonable of all who would seek the keys.
I believe him.
Slump believes you.
I believe him.
It gets much worse.
I have a quick question that's gonna lead into something else. Does Galdrick have both eyes in this body?
Yes, in this body, yes, he does.
Okay. I was gonna, because he gave up the eye in the blue ink, right?
Yep.
And then right after that, the sky opened in a scary red portal?
Yep.
Yeah. I guess we don't know. Can I roll to see if I think that Volos would have something to do with that eye?
With the eye that he has now?
With Galdrick's eye that was given up, kind of thing. If it was handed, if he has it
you
now.
can roll plus intelligence.
Okay. I kind of think so.
Yeah, you're
kind
pretty
of.
sure it was very red, so you're pretty sure it was probably something to do with him.
Volos, do you collect things other than keys, such as maybe body parts? You remember when you were asking us for a piece of slump back in the day?
I do remember.
And you kept asking Galdrick for his eye.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, why'd you want my eye, freaking weirdo?
And do you have it now?
What an interesting question. I'm sure you know the answer.
I suspect.
Yes, I do have Galdrick's eye. It was handed to Vetha, who brought it to me.
I kind of look at the rest of the party doing that monkey side eye sus thing. Does he know I took it back? Does he not know I took it back? Does he not know I took it? Does he not?
Was it a different eye?
Does it matter? Was it a different eye? Is it more of a symbolic thing? Does he not? I'm just gonna shut up.
As a benevolent leader who wants us to trust him, what were your intentions with that eye? Why?
What was that?
Why, as a display of your benevolence and compassion, tell us why you wanted that piece of Galdrick.
I'm not sure I'm ready to tell you that yet.
See, this is why we have such a problem trusting you. You want us to give us the keys. I'll be your benevolent ruler, but your only rule is to pretty much do as I say.
Yeah, and you'll keep body parts and not tell us why. Body parts.
I've given you countless pieces of information, often for free. The eye was an exchange. You got what you wanted. I got what I wanted. And knowledge can be a burden. Do you understand that if you know too much, it destroys you? It will ruin what quality of life you have left. If you were to know everything, you would not want to live. I am protecting you by preventing some knowledge from ruining the way you see things.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
There are some things that you should not know.
Mr. Foley Dog?
Yes.
Maybe you can answer this. Why, if you know that we were going to go to the gold ink and get the planar key, why aren't you afraid of that? No way
because
you have more than
you're going
that.
to give it to me.
Oh.
I guess that's kind of his trump
fair
card.
I'm very excited for you to go there. Do what you do best. Get the gold key. I'm sure you and Lou too have some sort of plan. Get the key and bring it back, because then you have to give it to me. Without my key, you can't complete your mission. And without giving me the key, I will make your mission pointless.
Well,
I know you're looking for a way around this. You want to find a way to not give me the keys. And I understand that. I've witnessed you for long enough to know that you will say what you need to say here, and then make some other plan. But when the plans inevitably fail, bring the keys here. I will restore everything to the way it was.
I already said I'd give him the keys. I don't know why he's still harping about it. Like I'm only like, "Wow, I'll give you the keys." No, you won't. Okay, no, I won't. Yes, you will. And this guy's a fucking idiot.
Galdrick, you're so clever.
You're the one that keeps saying it.
Do you truly believe you will give me the keys, Galdrick?
I don't know. You might better start making a good case, but this whole like I'm scarier than you thing isn't really doing it for me. You should know me better than that.
Mr.
I think you want to save people, Galdrick, and I am offering you a way to save people.
I'm all about balance.
I can be balance.
We'll see. You only have one eye. You probably don't have depth of field.
Mr. Fully Dog, do you have any advice for us going into the gold ink then to get your key for you?
I wish I did, honestly, but I have been met with failure to enter the gold ink thanks to your friend Lou 2 and whoever he has on the other side, preventing my entry. So I don't know what you will meet there. Perhaps you'll find someone even less amenable than I.
Oh boy, that sounds super shitty.
Oh, I doubt that. They're pretty friendly.
If you want, you could just bring down the barrier and let me go find it.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
That doesn't sound like fun.
That sounds great.
We'll roll that one over. Put that one in the back pocket for a rainy day.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Great to see you, Mr. Fully Dog.
You've made your case.
Excellent. Well, I won't even bother watching. Go about your business, do what you want. And when you're done, meet me here. I have all the time in the world, so go ahead and make your plots. When they fail, meet me here with the keys.
Oh, you got it with the keys.
Yeah, definitely.
And he turns and leaves through his red portal.
Shut up, Kirby!
We stick a kick me sign on his back before he goes.
Slump slaps Galdrick and Kirby again. Okay, well, fuck. I mean, that was pretty bleak.
It's not great.
He sort of had a pretty good read on what we were probably going to do and really didn't seem to give a shit at all. Not great. That's not great. It's not a great feeling.
So I have a question. When we were flying through the universe, you mentioned that the white ink seemed very empty. What about the green and the blue? I mean, the blue was fine. I was just there. But what about the green?
Green was also fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm willing to sacrifice one ink.
1 of 5.
So this is the thing. Everyone kind of has a counterpart in all of the other inks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
That is going to be bound up.
Kirby, yeah.
Exactly. So by missing a counterpart in one of the inks, the rebinding will be incomplete, and all the people on the other side will not be complete.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Yeah, because the primal ink fractured, so you need all the parts to put it back together.
Yeah, so you would only succeed in, at best, fusing, 4 of 5.
It'd be
Interesting.
Incomplete.
Yep. Which, considering the whole thing right now is that it is a sense of incompleteness, seems like it would be pointless to find a new version of incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, I say we just destroy all the inks.
Destroy all the inks?
Yeah, destroy all the inks, all the people within, and then after we are after not definitely not me, but after I am once I am in charge of everything, I can just make creation.
And what kind of image would you make it in?
Good image. I would make it in my image.
Oh, I see.
I would make it the opposite of Volos's image. Does that count?
Is that opposite?
Yes. I would be the most benevolent of the gods.
We're just gonna have to make sure that we find where those people are, because we can't bear for any of the people from this universe to be incomplete.
There we go.
That'll be $20.
Ah, shit. Yeah, damn it. Shit, dude. Fuck.
I can see why you had us do that. That's fair.
Yeah, that was super important for you guys to go through that. That's why I had to retcon that. I totally
Yeah, yeah.
missed. Right here in the fucking notes is the after you talk to Kirby, fucking Volos shows up. That's a huge fucking note, and I could not just skip over that because now you understand that
We're in real trouble.
the people
Yeah.
that he has taken, he can destroy completely. So
Fuck.
it's not. Yeah, so you
So
understand a little bit
could
of why
be
he
a
took
bluff.
them.
We don't know.
Totally. But like, you needed to know that was his, you know,
Threat.
Approach
threat.
or whatever.
That was his words. Was he needed to tell you that he has found a way to destroy everybody and throw that wrench into the whole scheme. Now, as Volos turns and leaves, and you see his red portal close up behind him, you guys turn, and for the first time ever, you see like a sly smile on Kirby's face.
What the fuck?
Kirby?
And he raises a finger to his lips like, shh, not here.
The fuck
Okay.
do you mean not here? Obviously not here.
Yeah, and so he's not willing to say anything where you guys are
Interesting.
right now.
Interesting.
I can't even comprehend the shape of his face. This is a totally new expression.
Yeah, it looks so weird. He's got a clever little idea. That's the first time you've seen him with a clever little idea.
It's the confidence that's really throwing me.
So the rest of our surroundings are it's just barren. There's no one.
Yep.
It's just a complete ghost town.
Yep.
Oh, that's so weird. Because I was gonna say, like, I wanna see some old sights and some old
Me
faces
too.
and see if Birdie Max is still around, or what the hell was her name?
Birdie Maddox.
That's the one, Birdie Maddox. But yeah,
one who
no
dug
one's.
the Maddox mines. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one's around. Hey,
No,
So
no one.
sad.
Yeah. I think
That's so
you
weird.
guys walk around a little bit,
sure.
and then when you see like the Steve Sports Nash
Yeah.
Club
Yeah.
completely empty. There's like unfinished bowls of food and drinks, just like sitting there. You go by that miners bar that you were at the very start again.
Yeah.
Like knocked over cups, completely empty seats, empty everywhere. The sheriff's office completely empty. You walk down the streets, which are completely barren. Like all the dust has been blown and there's no footsteps and no sign of life anywhere here. I think it gets to be a giant fucking bummer.
Yeah, it really does.
Interesting.
Can you refresh my memory? We did a noodle shop fairly recently, and I think we looked at the white ink and it was empty.
Correct.
Okay.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, Slump would sort of be using his big fucking garbage scoop arms, would sort of redirect everyone to probably back to the sheriff's office to hear Kirby's plan.
Do you want to talk here, Kirby?
I think we should talk at the BAR.
Oh yeah, blah 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 blah.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's probably a safe place where I can like talk about stuff.
Okay, well, let's go.
You
Let's
got
go
it, buddy.
then.
Okay. You guys
Back
hop
to the
in
bar.
hop in the ship, go back to the bar. And when you arrive at the bar, there's the big Tearful reunion and everything like that.
That's good.
And then Kirby says, I think I know where he put everyone.
Where?
Okay, so when I was flying around, and I was ready to go fight him and shoot him with my gun,
Uh-huh.
I saw like this thing over by the black hole. There's like a little red thing.
Okay.
You guys say he's red stuff, right? Like he's a red thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a red thing over by the black hole. I bet that's where it is.
That's where what is?
I don't know, whatever he's doing. It's not a red thing by the black hole. That's got to be it. That's got to be the answer.
No, it's not a lot of.
I saw it. It was like a little red light.
No, yeah. That's good.
That's what it was. That's what he's doing. That's where it is.
Okay.
That's the answer. We gotta go there.
No, we can't. Remember the black hole?
And he, like, he
Kirby?
starts like hoisting up his pants, like trying to put a hand on his gun. He's like, we gotta go there now. We gotta save everybody.
You know, in Trailer Park Boys, when Randy pulls down his pants where the fucking pants are coming off, and Ricky tries to pull them back out. He's like, "Pull your fucking pants back on, Randy." That's what Slump is doing to Kirby. As Kirby's like trying to pull his pants up, Slump is like,
No, no, pull your pants back down. Stop it.
No, we gotta go. We gotta save him. There's like they're over by the black hole. It's all
No, we're not going over there. It's dangerous. No, shut up. It's fine.
He's doing something
It doesn't
there.
mean anything. That information is worthless.
I think so. I think that's what it is.
That is great intel, Kirby, and it's definitely worth investigating.
Thank you.
But maybe we should do the next key first?
I think when you suggest that, Lu 2 kind of looks up and says, I think perhaps Tom and Kirby and perhaps Orinda could go and check out whatever this red light is and report back. And then well, what do you think? I feel like somebody should go check it out, but I do think you guys should probably move on to the next key, right?
Yeah,
Betty, would you stay with him and watch over them?
Can Kirby? Or should we send Kirby to look at it? Or what do you think? Kirby, is that something you can do? Hey?
and Slump is like kind of like giving him the old like, you know, knuckles to the shoulder, like bucko, but he's like being pretty rough. He's like,
Yeah, that's just saying I gotta go there. I was literally just saying that I should go there and take a look. Ow!
Okay.
Ow!
Okay.
I should go take a look. I can let you know.
How are you going to do it and be safe? Because firing your stupid fucking revolver at Volos' face, if that's the level of decision making that you're doing, Slump kind of wonders.
But
Although it worked
hurt
out.
him real bad.
Well, but
I'll shoot him again.
No, you will not shoot him again.
Shoot him again.
No, don't
Yeah, sure,
do
I'll
not.
kill him next time.
No.
Kill him
Bad.
next time.
friends.
Literally, all of our problems are over.
Kirby making Slump angry.
Tom, if you go when you got the magic, magic skills to help,
Yeah,
and
magic
Orinda, you got
skills.
your detective genius private investigator sort of thing. You could go.
Yeah, we'd go and just make sure that he's okay, and try to report back if we see anything.
Be safe though. It's messed up out there.
It's pretty bad.
No, we'll be safe. We'll be safe.
Okay, then we can go to the Gold Ink and... Well, is there anything else you think we should do, Kirby? Mr. Lu 2? Anything else we can do to prepare us? Anywhere we can go to pick up any more lessons? Or learn some gold kung fu? Or something?
Yeah, traits that we should have before we go. Don't say the word, corgi or something when you're there because it's really offensive.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose you're leaving now.
Well, maybe tomorrow. We should probably have a dance party or something first.
All right. I'll give you a bit of a backstory that you should all remember. You'll need to stick to the story. And that should make sure that you don't raise any suspicion. And you're gonna meet my contact on the other side in the Gold Ink. And I don't really know how to say this. The contact on the other side is it's the planar key, more or less.
Great.
That's
that works.
Yeah, that's why do you make it sound like that's bad?
Wait, what do you mean more or less?
Well, you'll see when you get there. But so the thing is they're willing to give it up. because they understand and believe in, you know, our mission here. But the problem is that power is kind of very important over there, and the loss of the power of the key is going to have very serious effects on everything over there.
The loss of the power of the key, like once we get it for ourselves, you mean?
Once you get it and they don't have it anymore, then it's going to be bad, but not right away. It'll take time for things to go bad. Time enough for us to, you know, do the rebinding, and then it won't matter anyways. But they need to pretend like nothing's changed for as long as they can pretend like nothing's changed. So you'll need to follow a bit of a story and jump through a couple hoops to make sure that no suspicion is raised, and to make sure that when you go there, nobody cares, and when you leave there, nobody notices.
All right.
So I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory and tell you who to talk to and where to go. And when you do that, they'll literally just hand you the key.
All right, that sounds pretty good.
It's honestly not too hard, but it does mean you do need to be careful not to raise suspicion, or it could really throw the whole thing into a giant mess.
Okay.
Now, the world of the Gold Ink, I've seen it a couple times. It's largely people living on floating cities. They've got crystals, they've got giant air balloons, they've got giant fans and fins and oars, and they built entire floating cities to stay above a certain level in the atmosphere, because it's all toxic death and destruction below that. So everybody lives in the air. And the cities are ruled by very powerful mages that they call gods. And not surprisingly, the leader of the city that you're going to is the key, which means they're the most powerful, which means they're the biggest city and the most powerful city and the most powerful god. So to get an audience with them, it's rather difficult. We've concocted a bit of a strategy. You're going to pretend like you all come from a city called Zephyron. And your god was named Merlin, but you abandoned the city of Zephyron, and you came to the city here that I'll be sending you to. It's called Asgard. I'm sure you've heard of it. We've got our own versions of the mythos here. They call their city Asgard, and you heard there were better jobs, better opportunities, so you abandoned Zephyron during the last battle, and you've moved to Asgard for better jobs. That's the story. Your god's name was Merlin, your city was Zephyron, you've abandoned your city, you've abandoned your god, and you're looking to make... You've abandoned your boy.
Okay.
You've abandoned your bastard in a basket.
Okay, all right, bastard in a basket, got it.
And you're looking to have a new life in Asgard. Now, they're going to call for a decontamination of all people from Zephyron. That will get you your audience with the gods. That will get you your audience with the key.
Who will call for decontamination?
The gods. There's 3 of them.
Okay.
And when you meet the gods, that's when you'll discuss the transfer of the key. They'll do their way to transfer it to you without raising too much attention. And at that point, you leave the city as best you can, as unnoticed as you can, and then you open a portal back here, and you're basically done.
So we'll be able to talk in front of multiple people, not just the key?
I think the gods will find a way to separate you from... I don't know what they have planned there, but they'll find a way to separate you and talk to you in isolation.
Okay. But which is the god we should be... Which is the god we can trust? Can we trust all of them?
You can trust all of them. They're all very good people. They're wise. They are clever. They are good people. So you can trust all three.
Wonderful.
Now, I'm worried. I'm worried about what could happen
Why?
when you get the key, and if Volos feels like we're not going to do whatever he wants to do, I'm worried about this destroying people thing.
Yeah, the consequences could be bad.
Yeah.
I think, why don't you stay here for a night? Rest up, have some drinks, have some food, share some stories. Kirby and Tom and Orinda will go and head towards whatever this red light was. They'll report back to us in the morning, and we can head out with more information. Does that sound like it makes sense?
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Do you think in this case, bless would work even though they're not going to fight anybody?
I don't think it would last long enough.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it just in case.
Oh, if it makes you feel better.
It really would. It's kind of okay.
You
No, I
cast
just-
bless,
I'll lose it until I commune, I guess. Will be my.
but you can't commune.
Oh my god! Wait. Oh no, I already said it, man. It's like chess. You put the
know.
piece down.
So you cannot commune. The spell
Shit.
is gone.
Oh my god, bless.
Bless.
That's my whole thing. It's fine.
So you walk up to Kirby and you place your hand on his shoulder and you cast the last bless you will ever cast.
Oh my
Well, I'll
god.
get it. I'll get it in gold. It'll be fine.
And Kirby, he's kind of like got his hat in front of his chest. He's kind of holding it with both hands, and he's got his eyes closed. And as soon as you touch his shoulder, the bottom lip starts to quiver real bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fucking
I
kill
love
me.
this little guy. He feels things so
Fucking kill
strongly.
me.
As soon as you cast bless, and there's that like glow around him, there's just one big.
God, kill me.
This is totally worth it.
And then he puts his hat back on, and he looks up, and his eyes are just full of water, streaks going down the sides of his cheeks, and he just gives you the biggest hug you've ever had, Lou.
You're gonna be okay, Kirby. You're really strong, actually. Those little wiry arms.
That's very nice of you to say. I'm not. Very nice of you to say, though. Thank you.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right.
And he looks at Tom and Orinda. They kind of grab their gear. They start heading out. And Kirby turns back and says, all right, I'll let you know what I find. When I go there, I'll tell you everybody's there and tell you exactly what's happening. We'll save them.
Okay, be safe. Learn lots. I love you.
All right, I love you. Then he kind of looks at everybody else. All right, I love you.
What? Yeah, I love you too. What do you want from me?
Slump is sort of like looking underneath his fingernails.
I'm
Jeez,
glad you're.
guys, come on. This is guys.
After Galdrick says it, he takes another step, but then like after he doesn't hear anybody else, he like stops and kind of looks back.
Love you too, Kirby.
I'm just gonna materialize a piece of paper and give it to Lutu. He's like, this is all the information.
He like stands there. You see his fists starting to clench and his eyes are starting to fill with water again. He's just like looking straight at you, Locke.
Oh my god.
No, the information from the last ink we're in, just to catch him up.
Lutu was like, yeah, and then he kind of like looks up and looks over at Kirby, and then looks at Locke and looks at Kirby. Yeah, all right, it's all
Locke
here.
continues, and also my possible theory on what Volos is going to do with all these people.
All right, Kirby, you can just hear him.
Locke goes behind the bar and like pours an apple juice, and then he walks up to Kirby, takes a sip of the apple juice, and then gives it to him. He's like, "Love you too, Kirby."
And he just like he takes the juice, and then as soon as he just wraps you in a big hug.
I hug him
Splashes
back.
apple juice all over the back
Ah,
of your.
jeez.
Oh my
It's
god.
okay.
And then he turns. He just like
okay.
runs. He just turns and runs out.
Like snaps his fingers, cleans off his vest. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And you guys are going to spend the night here while Kirby, Tom, and Arinda go check out whatever that red light was. I'm going to run to the washroom really quick, guys.
Do it.
Come up with a plan if you want any plan. Kirby's going to be back basically when I get back.
Deal. What are we thinking? Are we basically gonna wait to see what they come up with and then head in? Are we gonna try to? Is there anything more we can really do to prep before going in?
I know.
No, I just think we just go in.
I think I can't really think of much else, because each ink is like starting a new fucking game. Like, as in we don't know what, if anything, is going to come with us or what we're going to look like when we get there. So I think there's nothing more we can really do other than plug our nose and fucking dive in.
Pretty much.
Scary.
Yep.
Pretty much.
What do you think? I guess we can't really even theorize without knowing what's going on with that red light.
Yeah,
Here's
that's the big
thing.
one.
Here's the we could cheat is what we could do, and we could try and think about what it's a reference to. Is it, you know what I mean? Is it the red from the Sixth Sense or something?
Yeah, true.
What game has a red light with dead people? We'll try and get in the writer's head here. I can't think of anything.
I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, demons, ghosts, like that's the things that come to mind.
Yeah.
Devils, imps,
He's always been kind of Pan's Labyrinth-y to me, Volos, with his hands.
right?
I don't know what that means, though. He's just gonna eat them, I guess.
He's matrixing. He's batteries, ink batteries.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Kirby returns.
We've been theorizing. What do you think, Kirby?
Yep.
Oh, you okay there?
Yeah, I agree that you have been theorizing. Okay, listen. Everybody's there.
What do you mean?
What do you
All the
mean?
people. They're
What?
there.
Where?
They're in the thing.
They're in the what? In the red
It's
thing.
it's like a little red thing, and you go in it, and they're all there.
Did you go
went
in it?
What the fuck?
Yeah, of course I had to go in it. I had to see what it was.
Kirby!
They were all there.
Oh my! How did you get back out? Why didn't they
I
come
just
with
walked
you?
out.
How
Why
did you count billions of people?
Well, I approximated, but there was lots. I counted to 10, and then I figured there was another 10, and then there was lots more. I figured that has to be everybody.
That's great math.
And Tom kind of like puts a hand on his shoulder and says, yeah, so definitely there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people there. I mean, obviously I can't count billions, but it's something weird. It's something real weird. It's like stacks and stacks of little cubby holes full of people. And they're just right above the black hole. I think he's gonna drop everybody into the black hole.
Oh, boy, that's what he meant by destroyed.
Yeah, I think his plan is, because that black hole is not, that's not, if that was a real black hole, right, you know, the planet would be destroyed by its presence.
Yeah.
But it's not a normal black hole, it's like an ink black hole. And I think whatever goes into there gets destroyed completely. I think that's what he meant.
I know a couple of people who came out of it.
Yeah, but I think they didn't just go in and come out, did they?
No.
Not really.
I think that's what it is. And as he's saying this, Lou too says, well, that's great. That's great.
Why is that great?
My contact in the gold ink. They'll know how to close the black hole, no problem.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Will it be hard to convince them to do it?
If that's literally Volos's plan, is to drop everybody into a big ink black hole, he's got another thing coming. The gods in the cold ink, they'll know exactly how to deal with that.
Lou? I do have another theory.
Oh?
Crown weave.
I mean, if he uses a crown weave,
with 1 billion plus people.
Oh God.
But they're still there. They're still, I mean, if he does, I mean, we'd have to watch out for whatever he does, but their ink would still be around, so
True, but
it does seem we'd have to watch out for whatever that is. He's probably got more than one plan, right? He's probably,
yeah.
if it's the best idea, he'll dump them in. If that doesn't look like it'll work, he'll sacrifice them all for some ungodly spell with 1 billion crown weaves all at once, and
Well,
boy,
if
that will be bad.
If I was Volos, honey, I would wish for all the planar keys.
He could do a crown weave to get them?
You just collect them, they're all in one spot. I don't know if a crown weave like that would work, but
I'm not sure. I can't imagine what a crown weave like that would do, but I really think my contacts in the gold, they'll have a plan for that. Now that we know where he's got them, I think my contact in the gold, I think they'll know how to do that. I think they can handle that. This is something I haven't been letting on.
Okay.
But I think Volos is only as smart as my contact in the gold, and probably not even that. When you guys meet the gods in the gold ink, I think you're going to be really impressed. They're kind of a cut above. Volos is clever and he's smart, but I think they know more. I think they can help us solve this. I think they can help us solve whatever that cube is. I think they can help us solve whatever that curse is. I think they can help with whatever this black hole is.
Sounds like we're going to the right place.
I'm really hoping so.
Sounds like it's going to be really easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barely any inconveniences.
I kind of think so.
Okay, well.
Oh, now when you say that, I get nervous.
Well, I mean, of course there'll be yeah, you got to remember your story, right?
Yeah, we're from Merlin. We worshipped a god named Zabadoff.
This is all
and
wrong.
we're waiting for the collection.
Nope, this is all wrong. Nope.
Got it.
We're from Zephyros. And
Almost.
what was it? What is it? Come on.
Zephron.
Zephyron.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. We're from Zac Efron. We worship our god is Merlin, and we've come to Veer.
All right.
We've come to Veer.
I'm just gonna write it down and pin it on their shirts.
We've come to
All right.
We've come to Veer Peepus to look. Fuck.
All right.
And one
I'm
for
sure-
you.
Perfect.
One for you.
All right.
Locke will note it down. Is the correct approach with these gods that of a supplicant? That of a, oh yes, your majesty and your magnificence? Is that the sort of
That's the right way to start it. They're a little bit more informal than that, but leading with that is a great way to ingratiate yourself to them.
Okay, all right.
The people who are kind of rude often don't find they stay on the city for all that long.
Stay on the city. Stay the
That's right. They kind of get dumped over the side.
Related question. You say we'll need to leave the city before we open a portal. How do we do that if it's a big floating city?
So they still need, like, they run out of iron, they run out of wood, they run out of all sorts of materials. So they do find mountains and they mine them and they strip them. And so you'll have to wait till the next time they land on a mountain, leave the city, and then just don't come back.
Okay. So if we need to maybe get professions, we should be miners, so it looks normal that we would be disembarking.
That would be best, yes. Miners would be a great job if you could say you're miners. And I think it's probably just basically swinging a pick around.
Can't be that hard.
Can't be that hard. Just
Can't be
look what
that
everybody else is doing and do that. I think that sounds pretty good.
And
Seems pretty easy.
how do they deal with weapons, violence, violent crimes, drug abuse?
Well, Asgard's a pretty clean city. Them being 3 gods, usually it's just 1 god on a city. The 3 gods have kind of such power that their rule is kind of enforced pretty strongly, which means violence is punished very severely, crime is punished very severely, dissenters are usually thrown off the city, and what's left lives pretty well in harmony.
Now these 3 gods, you said that are they just the wealthiest people in the cities?
They're the most powerful mages.
Oh, the most powerful mages. So they do actually know magic.
They do. They actually are part of the reason that the city stays up.
Wow, okay.
Which is why when we take the magic from them, that the city will begin to decline.
But with 3 gods instead of the usual 1, are they anticipating that they'll need to get rid of one of their powers?
Well, the thing is they need all the power they have for the size of the city. Asgard's one of the biggest cities out there. And if we take the power away, I think it will start to fall. But we should have enough time to deal with the black hole, to deal with Volos' cube, and to do whatever we need to do to get the key out of Volos before it becomes too much of an issue.
Gosh, time is of the essence, though.
When we take the key from them, the clock will be ticking.
You mentioned that you wouldn't tell us the name of the god until it was closer. Is it close enough now?
I don't think.
You want to like write it down and we won't read it until we get there?
Or are you saying that part of the way the process works is that we have to find out on our own?
Well, some things, when you know them, can be more trouble than they're worth.
That sounds similar to something else we heard today.
This is the name I think might
Wait, what?
cause more harm than good. And if you really want, I'll tell it to you, but I do worry about well, I just worry. Do you really want to know their name, or do you want to find out when you get there?
Why would it cause problems? I'm so confused.
I think it's better to know now than have to kind of react in the moment. It's best to prepare ourselves, maybe.
The name of the contact that I have, it's only one of the gods. Their name is Lucia.
Well, Lucia?
Okay. You know, it's a popular name.
It is.
Motherfucker.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Sounds good.
So when you get
Lucia.
there, you need to find a way to have a private conversation with Lucia.
Okay.
What?
That seems pretty simple.
Now I think you think we're going to be concerned because it's just another Lou name. Why do you think we should be? What do you think?
Oh, if you're not worried about it, then honestly, I'm happy.
Oh.
Does that name
I
not
feel like I
concern you?
should be Lucia. I feel like
Lucia?
Well, now
You're not-
Lucia?
then I had nothing to worry about. Well, then no, never mind.
Yeah.
Great. No, that's fine.
Can I roll an insight?
I'm
Can
more
I roll
uncomfortable.
insight to see if Slump remembers that name?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll plus.
The only reason why
shit.
I'm like laughing a little bit is because the name Lucia, like it's from my favorite game of all time.
Ooh, clues.
I'm like, are you basing this off of lunar?
Oh boy.
Go ahead and roll plus charisma.
2 11s.
Are you basing this off of lunar, you piece of shit?
This name does not ring any bells.
Oh.
Okay, you've never heard the name Lucia.
Okay.
Well, fuck. All right.
And so yeah, Lou 2 is just like, well, that's great. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was worried about.
What the hell?
I thought the name was gonna cause some problems, but I guess it's no problem at all.
Nope.
All right, great. So when you get to Asgard, you're going to be talking to Odin, Thor, and Lucia. And when you get a chance to talk to Lucia on your own, that's who you'll be talking to.
What does
Oh,
this?
that's great. You're from Zephyron. Your god was Merlin, and you should be miners.
We should be miners. And we're looking for prosperity.
What?
We're looking
Jobs.
for prosperity jobs.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, easy as that.
Easy.
Should be pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward.
Great.
Does Locke recognize? Locke, do you recognize the name Lucia?
Hold up. Was it Intel?
Charisma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Intel or Charisma, whichever's higher. Both are good.
Ooh, wow, 11s across the board.
Just a sec.
Checking some notes.
Last deal, go ahead and check your DMs. One sec. Where are you in my DMs? There you are. All right.
It's Lou's counterpart.
Oh. Well, that doesn't, why would that
That's a good
concern
thing.
us? Isn't that a good
My
thing?
friend, yeah. Finally. That's great.
That's great news.
All right. Great.
That's a good thing. Why would that
Right.
be bad?
You're
I
making
don't
me
know.
very
I
nervous
thought-
with your reaction.
I thought there'd be a bigger, more. I don't know. I guess I just expected something different.
Oh. Well, you think we don't like you?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
What? What is it, Mr.
Oh
Teeny
my
Todd?
god. Oh my god, I just thought of something.
What?
Okay. Everyone has a counterpart,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know, there's I look at Kirby, but I don't want to tell him about Gerby, and I say, you guys remember Gerby?
Oh God.
Okay,
No.
so what I'm saying, okay, no, hear me out. So what I'm saying is everyone has a counterpart, right? And what V-Dog was saying was that if we drop, he drops it, everything will be incomplete and everyone will be weaker and everything won't, no one will, what if we found Volley Dog's counterparts, know that they're inks, and fucking killed them?
That's interesting.
What if we made him weaker in that regard?
Would that affect his power?
I don't know. I look at Lou. I look at Lou too.
I don't know of any way to use counterparts to weaken other people. There's definitely some sort of a connection because the Prime Ink will all be bound up and, will be one person. But I don't know of any way to use it to make the other person weaker, per se. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but I don't know of a way.
What if we found them and got them on our side to fight against himself?
That'd be pretty great.
We're thinking about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's ready to go?
Slump is now braced to meet Lucia.
All right, that's great. That's better than I could have hoped for.
Da, 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 da. Okay, so you brought up Lucia. Okay. I don't know. Lucia was my okay. I played this game on Sega Genesis CD. Okay.
Nice.
God.
Oh
And it
my
was like one of the
God.
first ever like animated things. So they had like cutscenes and stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, I was 5-6 years old the first time I played this. Not gonna lie, the name Lucia is the name of my first crush.
That's
Oh,
so
that's
funny.
awesome.
You know how everybody had like, oh, Jessica
yeah.
Rabbit, like, you know what I mean? Like, she was my Jessica Rabbit. I was like,
Wow.
That's the best.
That's awesome. Okay. Are you guys ready to proceed?
I think so. Yep, I think so.
I think Locke gives Lutu a big old smooch.
Yep.
And
wait a minute, didn't you say you were gonna make more stuff before we left?
Oh,
Or that was for when we get back?
Yeah, no, that's like when you get back, like this is gonna be just a thing. You just
Okay.
go do this
fuck
thing.
myself. Okay, bye.
then Locke turns to the other party: Kirby, Tom, and Arenda, and my goodness, Betty. Just like, take care of my man.
they like Tom nods, Orinda and Betty, tip their caps, and Kirby is like kind of out of the frame, just nodding vigorously. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, then we will end with this. Lutu pulls out a prime ink coin and, pushing it through the air, opens up a line of pure gold. A color that you have seen almost none of, except for Lou, who has seen Gold Buddy. And the line of gold splits open, and dusty sunlight pours in. And you guys step through the portal, leaving the white ink behind, entering into the gold ink to get your fourth and nearly final planar key. After this, there is only red. And you guys embark on what is likely to be the final leg of the journey. And you arrive in a house that is dilapidated. The windows are boarded up. The door is boarded up. Sunlight pours in through the cracks. Dust stirs in the air. And you guys begin the fourth arc of the campaign.
Holy shit, man.
Oh my God.
And we'll pick it up next time, guys.
Oh, goosebumps. I'm nervous.
So, question.
Yeah.
Do we have to do anything for like character sheets or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you guys about character sheets and stuff like that. It's going to be
Chat, I'm gonna send you over to I'm gonna send you over to Techsmith's channel now. Thank you so much for hanging out here, everybody. Have a wonderful sleep, and I'll see you bright and early for the stream tomorrow, okay? Love you, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you follow Techsmith's channel for more DND, chat. Love you. Full Metal, thanks for gifting that sub. I'll see you all in like 6 hours for more stream.
Next time with a bit of character creation, a little bit of, I'll send you guys the rules. You can think about it, and then we'll start next time with a bit of character.